Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Splatoon. The party is hopping in Inkopolis still. The Splatfest, the Transformers-themed Splatfest in North America, is still going. And last night, if you missed our most recent stream, we fought our way to be a Decepticon King. Is that a Disney logo? Decepticon. So yeah, we are now max rank, but that doesn't mean I have to stop fighting and hanging out with you guys as we play. Judd is dancing, encouraging me to get back in there and get some more wins for the team, so that is what we are going to try to do. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Now, you can see I am using the new weapon that just came out last night with the Splatfest. One of the two new weapons, but this is the completely new weapon, the Bamboozler 14 Mark I. And I don't know about this one. I'm going to give it another shot because I'm a little mixed on it. And I know some of you guys probably want to see it. It is brand new, so... The other weapon that we got is the L3 Nozzlenose D, and that one is just a different sub and special from the normal Nozzlenose. It's identical, otherwise it just has a sticker slapped on the hose on the side of it. So yeah, that's not a bad weapon either. I think it's more of a weapon you would probably use in ranked mode, and of course the Splatfest is always Turf Wars. So this weapon here, though, the Bamboozler, I think it's okay at inking turf. It is probably more of a ranked weapon as well, but we'll do our best with it. I need to use my Splash Wall sub-weapon to try to kind of put up a defensive barrier so I don't get splatted. It's a two-shot charger, which is so bizarre that they put that in the game, but it is lightning quick. It takes like a third of a second to charge a full shot, and then you can also tap really quick. I'll show you guys in a second here. We just got to get into a match. So, Team Decepticon versus Team Autobots, and I don't know about who's gonna... I think this one is gonna be a little tougher to decide who's gonna win. So I know for sure that Team Autobots have many more players on their side because during the entirety of our last stream, and that's at the top of the description if you want to watch that later on after this one. After that stream, I kind of looked and I watched a few other Autobots playing, people that were streaming and stuff, and they had a few matches against them. You know, themselves, their own team, and I also asked a few of you guys that were on Autobots, and some of you said you had a few, team friendly fire matches, and as a Decepticon, the entire stream that we did last night, I never fought another Decepticon team, so you can kind of tell that the Autobots have more numbers, and that's how the Splatfest works. If you do not have a enemy team to go up against, you will face off against your own team, so you can still get points that way, you just don't get any wins. The guy on the other team there is actually using the other new weapon. I gotta remember not to jump so much with this. But yeah, the other new weapon, the Nozzlenose, is on the other team. So you can see it charges so fast, which is cool, but at the same time, it's not the best if you're gonna be trying to snipe because the range isn't great. Most snipers will probably stick with the other sniper rifles that they've had already in the game, because they do have longer range, but this one does charge super quick, and if I can get this guy... Oh, somebody else got him. There's one over there. He's probably going to try to go around. This is when I want to jump over here and block him off with that splash wall. Let's see if we can defend here. I do have a killer whale, and we are tracking them, so maybe I'll get someone there. Didn't quite do it. I'm going to let my buddy over here. Yeah, all these other guys are getting the top area. That's what we have to defend. And so this is going to be my strat. This is probably a good map for this weapon, actually, because I can kind of stand back, and I know everyone is going to be coming from that one side, and if I can, get my sniping going... Somebody else got them there, but they both died. Yeah, keeping the splash wall up is key. So if you can get one fully charged shot with the Bamboozler, you can just tap again really quick to get the kill. It takes 2 shots, but the cool thing about the Bamboozler is that you don't need to charge it up to get max rank with it. It will, or max distance, sorry. It will actually fire at max range no matter how much you charge it, so that's pretty helpful. You can, it gives you a little bit of an advantage over some of the other chargers, but at the same time, you're gonna be hard-pressed to be able to kill with this easily. I should have just tapped again, because you saw I hit him with the charge shot, and if I tapped again quickly. It's just very counter to how most chargers are played. Most of them you really take that one shot and hopefully get that hit, and then let this guy get through, so I gotta be careful to get back over there quickly. Yeah, most chargers you need that one shot, and when you have that, you're probably good to go to get the kill. But this one is really tough with the multi-shot that you need to get that splat in. And I can just, yeah, tap like that is also another valid strategy if you got that going fast enough. But you really want to get the one charge and then the quick tap. And if you don't charge it, it doesn't actually shoot as much ink out, so you do need to charge it if you are covering turf. They got a lot of this, but I'm going to let my buddy do that. And I'll try to defend over here. Keeping my splash wall going in case someone gets through. At least I can block off a little bit there. Alright, and we got a lot of this turf over here on the top. They're starting to come in. Gotta look out for that ink strike. I can hear it behind me. That was one of the improvements in 2.0 is they, I blocked him with a splash wall. Okay, one of the improvements in 2.0 was the fact that they made it where the ink strikes can be heard a lot easier from different ranges. We might have this one. I tried my best there to defend that spot, and it probably helped. But at the same time, they did a really good job. Oh yeah, that was close, but we held the top, and that's so important on Saltspray rig. There we go. Let's do another with the Bamboozler. I didn't really get as many kills as I want. Yeah, I only got one splat on there, and I was kind of at the bottom of the team. It's a tough weapon to use, especially in this mode. So, yeah, it's a little tough. Now, so one thing I want to address, last night we were streaming, and because YouTube gaming is so new and popular, it can be tough. Now, if you do think like you're getting some lag on the stream, or it seems to stutter, either refresh or set your quality down a little lower. We are streaming at 1080p, 60 frames per second, and if your internet is, having a tough time with that, there's no shame in setting it a little lower, 720 or something like that, and trying to watch it that way, because I think that's one of the issues is sometimes it's tough to stream that high of a video. So there you go. Hopefully that helps. Now the cool thing is the video version, when you watch that later, if you want to check that out, it shouldn't have any of that stuff very much. It'll have the full 1080p, 60 frames, all that good stuff. That's why I stream in that, because I want to keep the quality up to the normal Splatoon video. So I don't think that's an issue for the Decepticons. There's always plenty of Autobots to fight. More good guys than bad. Ooh, lost that connection there. I've heard that is pretty common since the 2.0 update. A lot of people have had some problems with their connections, getting connected into matches or getting dropped. I've seen a bit of that, but not too much. I think I've been okay with it. And again, we are playing an online game and streaming at the same time, so hopefully you guys are sympathetic. With yeah, we got a lot going on here with trying to do all this at once, so there might be some hiccups, but try my best. This guy is awesome. Asks how long will you be playing. We'll probably go a couple hours just to get some more wins, hopefully, for Team Decepticons. Now the Splatfest is going to end in about 4 hours from now, so we're not going to play that long, but the Splatfest will end in not too long from now, and then an hour after that is usually when the results come out, so it'll be later at night, and we'll see which team wins. So I'm hoping, like I mentioned, Team Autobots is more numerous. They have the popularity vote for sure, it seems like. But if we can manage to, everyone's going that way. Guess I'll go. Okay. Everyone, it's like when you walk down a hallway and you like both try to turn to go the other way. You run into someone because you're both like doing that little dance where you try to go different ways and move out of the way of the other person. Got somebody going through here. Guess I'll throw that down there just to help my buddies out if they need it. Gotta be careful because the splash wall uses so much ink. But I was saying the Decepticons are definitely outnumbered, it seems like. But on the other hand, if we can get more wins, they do count for more since the update. So we can still win in the end. We just really need to play our best and get as many wins as possible. Let's kind of do that diagonally a little bit. Maybe I'll hit someone. Someone's getting over here probably with the with that Inkzuka. I can see. Gotta keep this splash wall going. Keep that Kraken at bay, because he's going to be trying to come in here. I'm pretty sure. Here he comes. And if we can hit... Nope. Yeah, that's the... So the roller is a weapon that is very popular, and I like it as well, too. And it has that very consistent... If you get in a certain range, it's just a one-hit splat, and I like that. That's pretty much why I don't usually play chargers and weapons that take multiple hits to kill, because it is really tough. You got to be very accurate and very quick. But some of the the more experienced players can do really well with those. So, oh jeez, we got lots of Krakens going through here. Got to keep my splash wall up, keep them away from me. Hopefully they don't push through here too much. There's a carbon roller trying to come in. I gotta protect my buddy here, who's super jumping in. Yeah, they're really doing a lot of damage here. Doing a lot of inking in our base. I'm not helping too much because of my weapon choice here, but there we go. Okay, and I got this. Hopefully they'll take someone out. Okay, we got another one. This is the time to rush in. Probably shouldn't use that splash wall there. That's okay. We need to push in as much as possible and try to stake out a little turf here that we can survive in. There we go. Since half their team was down, get enough turf and I can get my killer whale going. But I do need to watch out. We are in enemy territory. Yep, there's someone right there. Alright, time to throw that and hopefully get someone. Oh, jeez, they're on the ground. Or I'm on the ground, and they're definitely over here as well. Whoop. Back it up a little bit. I should be watching behind myself too. Don't want to let those rollers get too close, or we'll be in trouble. Alright, killer whale. I'll aim it back towards there, because I think that's probably where they're heading. Go, go, go. Gotta watch. This is a good spot to be in if I have this charger. If I can kind of set up a little barricade here. That didn't work, because they snuck around. Setting up a barricade and kind of trying to watch those big rows leading out of their base is a good strat, but that's going to be it. Okay, we're going to switch off the Bamboozler a bit. If you guys want to see it again later, I will go back to it. But as you can see, I kind of struggle, especially with ink and much turf. I'm doing a little better with some practice, but it's tough to use a weapon like that where, yeah, most chargers, because of the slowness that they have, it is nice that you get that one-hit kill, but the Bamboozler is just, it's got a few things going for it that are nice. But in the main, the main crux of the weapon is that it's a two-hit kill charger, which is pretty tough to use. You gotta be fast. Okay, what do you guys want to see? I'm gonna take weapon suggestions, as always, so we can switch off. I want to try to use a weapon real quick, though, hopefully, that we can do, or Aerospray RG. Okay, that's the gold one. Let's do that. Because I want to use a weapon that can get a lot of turf inked, and hopefully we'll do a little better. Because this is Turf Wars after all. The most turf wins in the end. And a lot of people are really good at the game now and have been playing ranked. And now that Splatfest is funneling everyone into Turf Wars, it's like you go up against these ranked players that are insane, very skilled, and will splat you over and over. So if we get unlucky with our team matchup, we're going to be in trouble here. We're the highest level on this team, so that's not a good sign. Hopefully Dave, Jeremy, and Cool will help us out. Okay, that's not too... They got a level 8 player on there. Probably someone who bought the game from testing out in the test fire, which is cool to see. Nintendo just had more of those test fires for North America and Europe recently, and I think Japan a little before that. So we're getting some new players in that didn't get a chance to try out the game before. Ooh. So the Aerospray, very fast ink spread, and really good for turfing. But they do have an E-liter on their side, which is pretty much the opposite of the Bamboozler. Best range of any charger. It can shoot really far across the map, and it's very slow though, so it is like the opposite in multiple ways. But the only problem is you're just gonna be getting destroyed by that if you're not looking where you're going well enough. Trying to hit around where I think they're going to be. That's usually what I do with my first ink strike. Okay, we're taking this okay. I just need to really look out for that E-liter, because they can hit you from across the map if you're not careful. And I'm trying to keep... So this loadout here, the RG, the gold one, has ink mines, which are really helpful for watching areas, especially in like turf or splat zones, stuff like that. And then the ink strike, of course, is real good for getting that little extra bit of turf that you need. Oh, they just used one on our stuff. That's okay. Put one of these down and try to lure them away if I can. They're going in. Nope, didn't work though. Let's throw one here before they... Oh, jeez, I was not looking right. But I can get through here and get them if I'm quick enough, and I got the other one. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to look... The ink strike, the big weakness of that special is that you have to look down at your map a bit to see where to go. And if you're looking down, you're not looking at what's attacking you. That's lucky to get out of that situation. So yeah, trying to look down at your gamepad is going to be a way to get splatted if you're not careful. They went around onto our side and jumped down. That's where that guy came from. Try to ink that a little bit while we're waiting for someone to come in here. Here they come. Alright, throw another mine down and look out. He's jumping over the side, trying to get me. He's got some more range on me, because I think he's using, looks like a splatter shot. Can't tell what that is. Oh, it's the NZAP 85. And the other, oh jeez. Got the one, but I couldn't get the other. Luckily my friend's over there. Okay, I'm gonna try to super jump in quick, because you really have to hold, you guys saw in that other game, holding the upper platform is so key. I hope the person that splatted, okay, I think it was the E-leader. We need to be quick here to watch out for that. They're probably up there hiding, waiting for someone to snipe. If you're quick with that E-leader, it is slow, but most people that use the chargers tend to be good enough at the game where they don't have much of a problem sniping you in time. It might be one of the best places in the game for ink mines right there on that middle spot, because you got to go through that door. Well, you can go over the sides here, like over these, and jump over. There's a lot of different spots that I don't know if most players notice immediately when they start playing the game that you can use to get through. Okay, my team's doing pretty good here. Ooh, except for that guy just blew up. We just really need to hold this one spot, and we should be okay. I'm gonna try to look out. My ink mine, got him. There we go, and I will ink strike at the last second. The timing was perfect there, thanks to my buddy that I just got, Corbin, splatted him, and you can see my ink strike right below Judd's little cat paws there, his tiny cat toes. That was a really good match. Okay, glad that we switched over, because that was a good weapon to use. And top of the turf, so we went from the bottom with the Bamboozler to the top with the Aerospray. That just shows you how much a weapon choice is important, and weapon balance with your team. There's a lot of factors that you gotta weigh. Okay. Alright, if you're getting a little delay or anything, you can refresh or set the quality a little lower, and it should hopefully help you out there. Let's switch weapons though. I'm gonna see. You guys usually suggest right around when the match ends, and that's when I look in the chat. And I try to glance in while I'm playing too, but I don't always get the chance to. Oh, jeez. Got kicked. Okay, Splattershot Jr., Octobrush. How about the Octobrush? Because this is going to be like a complete change of combat style from the Aerospray, so let's do that. It'll mix it up, and then we'll go back to things like the Splattershot is a really similar weapon to the Aerospray. It's got a close range, wide spread, and it's pretty good for covering turf. I like the bubbler too. Splattershot Jr., I've said this before, but that's the first weapon you get in the game, but it's also one of the bests, especially especially in turf wars. It covers so much turf that I think that's why they give that to you right off the bat, because they know it's good to have everyone on the same playing field for the most part. And if you have that Splattershot Jr., you can at least bubble to protect yourself when you're learning how to play and get a lot of points early on. Alright, seen a lot of suggestions. Rollers, ink brushes, sloshers. I was kind of glancing around other people's streams last night after I got done streaming for hours to get max rank. You know what I did to relax? I just kind of watched some other people play Splatoon, which is bizarre. But I saw a few other people play things like Luna Blaster and the Slosher especially. I saw someone play the Slosher. They didn't even use the burst bombs at all, but they were just doing a really good job at using the Slosher, especially on this map. This is a great map for the Slosher because you can just slosh straight up the wall and go. Now the Octobrush I feel like is a little tough to use on this map because you need to be able to ink a little higher to go up some of these walls. There's that map showing us ink coverage in real time. I love that little detail. Oh, there's something. Let me see if I can hear this here near the tree. Can we hear it? Yeah, you can hear it. Okay, you guys, hopefully you can hear that as well. The crickets. So on Flounder Heights, there's cicadas during the day, but because it's night and it's Splatfest, there's actually crickets going around. I'm going to lure this guy into thinking he can get close to me, and I'm going to jump. Well, okay, I probably could have taken him out without using that. Let's get this Inkbrush, though, that's not paying attention. They did not see me sneaking up on him there. Yeah, the Roller and the Inkbrush there, they might be the lower level people, because, yeah, they were not looking where they were going. Somebody else inked up there for me, I think, so I can kind of jump up here. And yeah, the Octobrush doesn't have great vertical splash range, so you gotta look out for that. Let's see if we can get a good beacon hidden over here in their turf, and that would really help out to kind of make it so that we could get back in here. If we're in trouble, I'll hide the beacon somewhere good, like if I put it like over on that thing. I just gotta get my ink built up real quick. That Roller is right there. I'll jump up here. I can probably get that Roller before they even see me. Oh, they Krakened. Okay. We're good, though. We get a little bit more ink. You do automatically charge ink even if you're not in your own ink, which is nice. It's just very slow compared to being in your ink. And here we go. Gonna get this guy, hopefully. He's running away. He knows what he's doing pretty much to escape me. He's back here, though. Let's try to get him before he can get away from me. There we are. And I'm gonna get out of here quick because this is enemy turf. There we go. I usually don't want to stay too close to their spawn point because that's how you get ganged up on, and they've got another roller. It might have been a different one from the one we first saw. Okay, let's, this is good to make sure. Check your map after you respawn and check any bits of turf that did not get inked the first time around, because yeah, look at all this up here. This is free real estate here for you. Right up on this, this luxury janitor's area with the air conditioner. I'm not really sure if it's... It just has like a very tiny... It's funny to see the proportions of a lot of this stuff because the Inklings and jellyfish are really short. So obviously they don't need to have like super tall buildings. Moray Towers is just, you know, an abomination. Why do they need skyscrapers that big? They're so small. They could build everything half size and not be as wasteful. No. Inkopolis is... Oh, gee! Ah! I jumped into them on accident. I meant to use my Kraken. Inkopolis is a testament to the hubris of the Squid kids because they're just using all this Zapfish power, not sharing any with the Octarians. Okay, I really hope they don't, you know, get a come from behind victory here. So careful, we should be able to win. Oh, let's look out and crack in ourselves. Only 5 seconds, so I'm just going to try to get as much of this as I can here. And there we go. That one was a little close towards the end, but I think we got it. You can see my little Kraken trail there. But yeah, it's weird that there's a lot of theories. If you watch the single player, then a lot of people feel sad for the Octarians because the Inklings have so much of this power, and they use it to party at night every few weeks for the Splatfest. They don't share any of the Zapfish with the Octarians, but at the same time, the Octarians should not have stolen the great Zapfish and all the little ones as well. They should have asked nicely. There's also theories that the whole single-player campaign is just a kind of ploy from Captain Cuttlefish to spend more time with his grandchildren. Alright. Let's see. Oh, what were we gonna... I think there was some suggestions for the Splattershot Jr., so let's go back with that. This is probably one of the more helpful weapons to play for people if you are looking for tips and stuff. I know I'm not an elite player or anything like that, but yeah, having the Splattershot as a good, you know, arrow in your quiver, if you need to have a really heavy inking weapon, then yeah, tips for this one I think is pretty useful. If you have any tips for me, let me know, because I'm always looking to learn and looking to get better at the game. Let's see. Trenton, sorry, is asking, when does the H3 Nozzlenose and Tri-Slosher come out? We actually don't really know. Those are two new weapons that should be out later. I think the H3... Ooh, we just lost a player. You saw them explode. This is going to be rough. The H3, I think, is like a more powerful version of the L3. I'm not certain, though. Okay, these guys are not going to outrange us too much, at least. And then the Tri-Slosher is like a wider slosher, but it's more close range. We'll use the slosher here soon, so you guys can see that if you haven't seen the new weapons. But yeah, the Tri-Slosher is supposed to be probably a one-hit kill, which I'm hoping for, because the normal slosher is two-hit kill. It's kind of tough to use, at least for me. But yeah, I hope we get those soon, but we don't know. We just got new weapons, so it'll probably be at least until next week before we get more. Okay, we got one of them. If we push in enough, we might be able to keep them at bay and do this. I've got my bubbler. I should probably stick towards my Splatling wielding friend there, because otherwise he's going to be in trouble if they push up on him. Alright, gonna try to get as much of this as I can, and remember I've got my bubbler, so kind of turn around and get that guy before he can get me, luckily. Go, go, go. Gotta be quick with our movement here because we are outnumbered and they can easily get close to us. Let's look out. I hear someone behind me. If I can get him in time. He had the hero roller, I think, so the killer whale is not going to help him much there. Drop that down. Try to get him this way. Here he comes. Get him. Ah, man, I almost had him, and I also had my bubble. I could have used that. We're not doing too bad for being a player down, honestly. We're still doing okay. Alright, let's try to push in quick. get back into the fight. I know there's a little bit of ink here, probably from a Kraken. Getting in there. Go, go, go. It's very important to not let them get too far in here. We're going to be in trouble. Should use my bubbler. The Aerospray, I don't know if it's, they're very close in range. I forget if the Aerospray is more powerful than the Splattershot Jr. Very similar weapons, but the Aerospray, I think, has some really good subs and specials to help it out. If I can keep this Kraken away with my Splattershot, we can just kind of take him down. I got him, but that's what you kind of have to do. If my friend didn't run away, he could have helped me keep the Kraken at bay a little better, but he got scared. I don't blame him. The Kraken is a scary beast. I'll try to jump over between these spots and get that guy, and also the guy that's jumping in on him. There we go. Took 2 of them down. There's still 2 out here somewhere. You gotta be careful. Let's look out. I got my bubbler. I don't know if we're gonna be able to bring this back, because this is gonna be a rough one for our team. There we go. Get up. Get close, buddy. Get close, and we'll use this bubbler to fight for good. Yeah. So the Splatling, even pushed back with the bubbler, has the range to do a lot there. We're gonna try our best to get as much of this as we can. This is gonna be a close one. Come on, come on. Let's be careful. Here they come. Okay, throw one of those in. Look out, as they're rolling through. And they're gonna try to get as much of that turf as they can. Bubble in the last few seconds. We took a lot back, but I really think they probably won. They had too much there. That was tough. 3 versus 4. Yeah, that was so much closer than I thought. That was a good effort from our team. And shame on whoever bailed. We'll see in a second. It was Nathan. Or no, not Nathan. Ella. Ella just bailed on us. That's okay. Let's do one more with the Splattershot Jr. That was pretty good. Okay. So yeah, again, if you're just tuning in and you're getting issues with stuff, try either setting the stream to a lower quality or refreshing, and hopefully it will help you out. Again, the YouTube gaming stuff is pretty popular right now, and also Splatoon is using a bit of the old net to try to play these matches. So as a combination, it's going to be a little tough sometimes, but doing our best. And the video version should alleviate a lot of those as well. If you tune into that later when it goes up after the stream, you can kind of skip through that too. So I do apologize, but it's going to happen occasionally streaming. Can't control YouTube or the net that well. Alright, going back to Port Mackerel. Let's see if we can do better this time. I want to get a win with the Splattershot, and our whole team is here, luckily. Let's look out for that dual squelcher, especially. I'm going to be careful with that one, because I know... Okay, that guy's going that way. I wish I had... It's really hard. The one thing I wish is, like, if we had ways to say which way we're going, because sometimes I'll go a certain way, and everyone will get locked in. This is definitely a map where if you go different ways, it really helps, because there's a lot of turf on every side. There's like 2 ways to go in the front, and 1 way on each side, so like, being able to split up is good, but a lot of the time you'll see people, like that happened earlier, you go into the same spot, you're both inking that same area. I'm going to try to get in here with this guy and bubble him if we can. We got someone right there. We got like the whole team. I'm going to back up, throw that in, try to get somebody there. Their whole team was like all in that one spot. Oh, jeez. I probably don't have enough for another bubbler here, but I'm gonna do my best. There's someone right there. Oh, that's my teammate. I always gotta remember yeah, if it's like pink, then they're tracking us. It's basically the color of the other team. One of you guys gave me that hint a while back, because I didn't realize that. The color that you see is what team is tracking you. So it's like their thing is being used for that. Jump on this little Inkling there. Be careful, I just saw another one going through here somewhere. Oh, let's get this guy before he jumps up there. He got away. Get him, get him, get him. Man, this is rough, but we're okay. We're okay, and I almost have my bubbler. Let's see if we can get in here and bubble to get this guy. There we go. Push in as much as I can now and get a lot of this ink to mess with them. Okay, we don't have our bubbler anymore. Let's back it up. Throw one of these in as well. Maybe we'll get one of them. Whoop. And gotta look out, cuz, yeah, I was backing up into their territory. We're doing a good job, though, of pressuring them. The Splattershot Jr., I always take big breaks from using it. Hey, come on, High Leaf. They might have just disconnected or just, you know, walked away. That's always sad when someone's just standing there on spawn and you're trying to win, because we were doing so well there, for a while at least. But isn't always going to work out that way. Alright, let's throw one of these over. Maybe they won't get out of the way in time. There's an Inkbrush there that I can outrange if I'm quick. Yeah, there we go. Where did he go? I just saw a roller there, but maybe he got splatted. They're really pushing in now, so we're going to have a rough time on this. We don't hurry. Go, go, go. Oh. Try to get these guys out of our base. This is basically the opposite of what was going on before. And I'm going to use my bubbler. Try to get this brush out of here. Get everyone away. There we go. Teamwork. I think we got them all, but I don't know if the one ran or something. Just got to really push back in. The bubbler saved us there. Such a good special. Go, 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 go. Get as much of this as we can. Ah, I got splatted, but will it be enough? Maybe. With that ink strike that someone just threw off in the background, we might have gotten it. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's always so tense at the end. Yeah, there we go. We got it. I was a little worried, but it's tough to know whether you're winning or losing sometimes. But until Judd says in the end. Yeah, I think Highleaf, the guy with the dynamo, like got splatted once and then just bailed. He might have had to go to the bathroom or something. I never want to judge. You never know what someone's up to. Okay. Got in the middle of a Splatoon match. He's like, uh-oh. Potty time. Okay, what are we using next? Slosher, says Joshua. Okay, I will go with the Slosher because I saw a lot of suggestions for that. Alright. Got a lot of cookies. Cookie emotes. Spot the apple. It's like a bunch of cookies in one apple. That wasn't too tough of a little puzzle there, but good try. Alright, thank you guys again for hanging out. I do apologize that YouTube is having some growing pains now. You know that YouTube Gaming just came out this week. More people are streaming on YouTube, clogging up the tubes. Alright. Thank you guys again, though. If you do want to leave a thumbs up, I appreciate it. And I enjoy playing with you guys and having you here. Paint Bomb Gaming says, do I have a... Adam, do you have a P.O. box? They want to send crafts and custom plush toys. That would be cool. I don't actually have a P.O. box. I thought about that before, but a lot of the time, I know there's a lot of YouTubers and people out there that will set up a P.O. box and have people send them stuff, but I feel like it would, I don't know, I feel bad. I wouldn't want to take, like, if people were, like, sending me their games or things like that, I would really feel bad, because I'm like, it would be better for you to keep it, because I don't have too much time to play a lot of different games. Like, I do stuff for the channel and play games, but I don't play too many games in my free time, so I would just kind of feel bad if you guys sent me a bunch of stuff and I wasn't able to use it. So I think I'm more like, I think you should keep it and use it, but maybe, I don't know, I'll think about it. That's just kind of the mindset that I've had. Man, having some little things here. So since the 2.0 update, a lot of people have talked about disconnections happening pretty frequently, but I haven't had too many. This is probably the only time I've had, like, multiple ones in a row here, but we should be good. These matches get paired up super quick. Ooh, we got a level 46 on our team. Danny, a Decepticon Queen. I wonder, that's not, I was going to say, is my girlfriend secretly playing and she's leveled way beyond me? No, that's not how you spell her name. But yeah, the Splatfest is pretty quick to match people up, especially if you're on a team like the Decepticons that is less numbered than the other team. There we go. Okay, we're going to Flounder Heights, and this is the map I mentioned, using the Slosher. So I'm gonna try my best to kind of slosh my way up walls. I need to not. The Slosher is a weapon that, one of those weapons, for me at least, that seems to run out of ink very quickly. So you got to be careful about how much you're sloshing, and make sure you dip in as a squid as much as you can. See, look at that. Just slosh your way all the way up here, and I'm gonna try to just jump over and get this going quick as can be. Keep these guys at bay. I got one of these though, and I'm gonna drop it down there. Hopefully, I'm not worrying too much with the turf back in our base because we'll be able to get that soon enough. Oops, someone is down there. Someone's down there trying to get through. We should try to get through here ourselves. Get whoever's going around. Here they come. Time to slosh them. Slosh, slosh, slosh. There we are. Yeah, so we can get a lot of this turf later when we respawn back in, but holding the middle is very important for winning these turf wars. Where are they going? Can I slosh them out of here? I think they're probably on the wall somewhere. I don't really see. Okay, they're going around. They're going around. Trying to get up. Around and being sneaky-like. Getting a lot of turf, though, for our special. Oh, gotta be careful. I should be watching every which way, because you never know when somebody's gonna sneak through and get ya. This is my job right now, is defending this main area. Alright. I like to ink strike where is needed to get a lot of turf, but at the same time, ink striking where you think the enemy is going to be can really, you know, put a damper in their day. Let's be careful now. Oh, someone's jumping in though. No, the slosher takes 2 hits to actually splat someone, so you need to be extra careful with that. But if you're kind of pacing out your sloshes a little bit, making sure you always have ink, you should be fine to have enough. It's just timing. If you get the jump on your opponent, you'll probably get 2 sloshes off and get them. But at the same time, by that measure, where is he? He's okay. I got him. All right, that was some weird lag there where he like jumped around. But you don't see that too often, especially with people in the same region. This is the North American Splatfest, so we're only playing people in the North American region here. But I did see one streamer who was in Japan, but playing in the North American Splatfest, which I thought was kind of funny. But they have a North American Wii U, so you just have to have the Wii U from the region. I think there's people in other countries that have Japanese Wii U's that will play in the Splatfest. I have no idea which side I'm on, actually. Okay, now I'm facing towards our side. When the maps are mirrored, I was like, are we towards their spawn or our spawn? They look identical. These little jellyfish love to build their symmetrical apartments. Okay, we're in the few last seconds here. Throw some burst bombs in. Try to get a little bit more turf if we can. Any bit helps in the end. Get that roller. Oh my gosh. That was a crazy. Yeah, always jump when you're that close to a roller because you might just leap over and not get splatted in that one hit. Okay. That was a good one. I think watching someone else who's good with the slosher helped me improve a lot. So there you go. Maybe, yeah, I'm not great with too many weapons, but maybe you guys watch the Octobrush or something and it helps you out. I hope so. If you're an aspiring brush user. There we go. All right, we're getting more wins today than we did last night. I think it was kind of mixed. On the last night's stream was pretty exciting. We had some back and forth matches, but it was tough at times because I think most of the hardcore players jump on right when the Splatfest begins, and then we have to, you know, deal with a lot of really good competition. But right now, maybe there's people who are, you know, lollygagging to get their points. Gaming Infro says, can you use the Octobrush? Let's do one more with the slosher, and then we will switch off to another weapon. We can go back to the Octobrush, but I do want to try to use different weapons as well. An ink clearing weapon would be a great idea, says Randomizer Noob. Yeah, a lot of people suggested like the Flood would be really funny to see from Super Mario Sunshine. That would be kind of cool. Got some more suggestions for the Octobrush. And the new Nozzlenose, the L3 Nozzlenose D, we could do that as well. I saw, oh, is Emery Lofton says, is Danny asleep or something? She's actually jogging right now. She's exercising. She's really good at having a daily time. I need to get better at exercising. We'll just switch off the slosher, actually, because we just got to win with it. What were the weapons that you guys just said? Oh, the Nozzlenose. Let's do that real quick. The new Nozzlenose that just came out. And then we'll go back to the Octobrush. But yeah, she's really good at making sure she takes time to exercise every day, which is very important. Like, I think the impression with like exercising, especially if you're like a gamer, it's not something most people probably regularly do, but it seems like it would logically be like you exercise, you have less energy because you use a bunch of energy to exercise. But it's kind of like the opposite. I always feel better when I exercise more frequently, and I need to do it more. Some days I get so busy trying to get video stuff done and work on things that I don't find time. But there you go. There's a life tip. Not just Splatoon tips in this stream. We got life tips. Try to exercise when you can, even if it's just going on a walk or something. Okay. But yeah, we are going to use the new L3 Nozzlenose D. So again, this is the same as the normal Nozzlenose. You have to tap every time you shoot. So if you are used to like a Octobrush, if you want to try a shooter and you're used to like a brush weapon, or maybe a roller, like, or the slosher where you have to flick a bunch, this might be the weapon for you because you can use the fast tapping skills from those weapons to get a lot of ink in. Oh geez, time to Kraken. That was a rough spot there. He's not going to be able to swim away from me, because I'm the Kraken. All right, we're back in it. We're always in it. We're just now really far here with, oh, I'm going to try to jump out of the way and get this guy. Didn't hit him fast enough. The Nozzlenose, it shoots 3 globs of ink, or whatever you want to call them, every time you tap it. But the problem with it is, I think it takes at least all 3 to hit, if not more. Like, it might take more than one little spurt to actually take down an enemy Inkling. So the burst bomb is pretty. You can see where they're jumping in from. The burst bomb is pretty handy to have if you can kind of throw one of those out there real quick, hit someone, and then get them with the Nozzlenose. Then you should be able to take him down, but it's a little tough to time sometimes. Get him, get him, get him! Almost got him there. He's gonna go around the other way, I bet. Oh, nope, he's going this way. Let's see if we can throw some burst bombs in. Getting lots of booyahs. Hopefully we're doing good. Usually that means we're doing well, but not always. Sometimes people booyah when they're frustrated. Alright, I'm pushing in here, and we got 2 Krakens. One of us should do that. There we go. Probably a waste of the Krakens to do that on both of us there. Okay, I see a Beakon. We just got to see the Beakon explode there. We can outrange a lot of the shooter weapons, which is cool, but I know a lot of people don't like the Nozzlenose because you kind of have to work harder than some of the other shooters. You got to tap a lot if you're going to get much ink. I don't know what that guy's doing. He's booyahing a lot. Let's be careful now. Ooh. Did somebody else get... Okay. Can't tell there. There's a roller behind us. Oh, that's a Kraken. Time to hide. Look out. See, if you can just kind of hide from Krakens, you might be able to get them in time before they can, or get away from them before they can even find you. And that's always handy. Oh, I'm trying to use my burst bombs. I just saw a roller go through. There's definitely one, like, back in our base area. This is when we should try to move in here. Oh, I got him. Didn't even need the, yeah, I got 1 direct hit on them, I think. At least 1. So, didn't even need to use the Kraken on him. I went all the way up to their base, but I ran out of Kraken power at the wrong time. Let's see if we can get through here. Get some of this. Go, go, go. We really need to push in or we're not going to do this. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh. Somebody got that one. Try to get more ink going. This is going to be a close one. The Autobots might have taken that, but we got a good amount as well. Yeah, just barely. All right. That's rough because, again, the Nozzlenose. Look at that guy. Colin Fio's got the boots from the Squid amiibo. But yeah, we actually had the most turf. I don't know how we pulled that off with the Nozzlenose, but it's okay for ink and turf. I don't want to say it's bad. I just think it's more of a ranked weapon. And the Kraken can help out a lot. It's so silly looking. It is just like a hose stuck around like a gun frame, and it's all wrapped around there. That's why it's called the Nozzlenose. Okay, I think we should do the Octobrush or the Inkbrush, whichever one. We'll do the Inkbrush then the Octobrush. And I want to make sure, keeping an eye on your requests. Thank you guys again. We got a pretty good win streak going. Not too bad. Alright, and then we will go back to some of the others. We've shown both of the new weapons if you are tuning in late, but we will go back to the Bamboozler. Put that little bamboozling squid in the thumbnail, so I'll try to play that more in a little bit. Definitely doing better than we did last night. Maybe I'm a little more refreshed, because it's earlier in the day. Got my 8 hours or so. Maybe a little less. Wanted to make sure I got in and streamed at a more reasonable time for a lot of you, because I know a lot of you guys are in other parts of the world or other time zones, and you can't always be up to watch right when the Splatfest goes live, but I do my best to try to, you know, accommodate, do different times, so you always have a chance, hopefully, to see a little bit. We got Soundwave, which, isn't that an Autobot? I don't remember. I don't know much about Transformers, so, but Soundwave I thought was an Autobot, or that was probably not a good spot for the sprinkler. I always forget, you throw that sprinkler, you're pretty much out of ink, so gotta be careful with the brush. But yeah, Soundwave, somebody else who knows more about Transformers can let me know. But he's also using, jeez, the brush will do that sometimes where I'm like, I just barely didn't ink enough to get over that, and I waste a bunch of time trying to get up there. There's only 3 minutes here in a turf war, so you gotta do your best. Alright, this is crucial. I gotta remember to try my best to get in here and get this, or I'm gonna try to ink strike over there, because they put a beacon down. Hey, buddy, what are you doing jumping in here, aiming at the ground? But yeah, the this top area, as always, this is so key. If you control the top, you control the main portion here. So I'll let my buddies try to do that, and I will stay back here a little bit and watch this. If I can get my sprinkler on the crane, that would be perfect. Where is the crane? Here it comes. And we aim it onto there, and oh, there we go. Okay, I'll leave that there, and it'll just kind of sprinkle. The sprinkler is like doing good work for you. If you can get that sprinkler on a good spot, you'll get so much ink. There's an Octobrush, my rival. He's gonna jump down here eventually. I'm gonna jump in and try to tap faster than him. Here he comes. He's looking down. He's like, maybe I can jump down. He's probably gonna die, but oh, almost. Get that roller. Man, everybody's taken out. I was spending too much time just kind of waiting there for him. But yeah, the Octobrush was kind of like looking at his feet, making sure it was okay to jump down there. Remember, you can ink these pipes like I just did before, but maybe a little better than I, to jump around in some good spots. Get that roller out of there before he can get me. Yeah, this is a good spot to hide. As long as they don't ink it, then you can kind of hide up here, get a good vantage point, and then when someone tries to get through... Oh, that was a little too early. When someone tries to get through, you can kind of jump on. And I think you can get on some of these other spots. Just gotta be quick with it. I think I've probably gotten as much as I can. Oh, jeez. I was gonna say probably got as much as I can out of my sprinkler up there, but we died, so it's gone anyways. And that roller got through. No, 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 no. This is a good spot to throw the sprinkler. Let it just kind of ink itself over there. You can always hit in that spot if you're quick enough. All right, I'm gonna jump over, which somebody else seemed to have done. We really need to take this top platform, or we're gonna be in trouble. Whoa, I got my ink strike. All right, try to get in there. Throw this up top here, and look out. Oh, jeez, get the guy out. Okay, we're not doing too bad, but we gotta be careful here. I know there's a few Autobots chilling down here somewhere. Where do they go? There's gonna be one coming around the side here, I can bet. Yep, there they are. Gonna try to get through and get a little bit more of this. Nope. Didn't work out. We got a lot of the bottom platform and most of the top still, despite them taking it. So we could have this. They still had a lot of the rest of the map. There we go. All right. Okay, time for Octobrush. The Inkbrush is, I think, a little bit better in Turf Wars. As you saw, that sprinkler, it's just doing good work for you. We might have lost a player and we still won. That's not too bad. Snake, the Octobrush, I think he's still learning how to play on the other team. Looking at his feet a little too much. But that'll happen. Maybe his chair fell backwards or forwards and he, like, the gamepad zoomed down. I like to imagine what weird scenario leads to some of these situations, I guess. Okay. Keep an eye on the chat as well. How are you guys doing in here? I want to make sure you're happy and enjoying the stream. If you do want to leave a thumbs up or a like, I appreciate that as well. Got a good amount. Thank you to everyone who already did that. I don't want to bug you too much about it, but it does help me out a lot. And I want to try to do more streams in the future, of course. We've been streaming Smash recently, and as always, we do usually one Splatoon stream a week at least. Usually on Saturday, almost said Splatter Day. We do Splatter Day Night Live, so if you like watching Splatoon, tune in on Saturdays, because usually, you know, evening night time we play. But if you have other game suggestions, let me know. If you want to see, like, Minecraft or, you know, any other game that you'd rather, you know, you want to see streamed, let me know. The best way to talk to me more directly, though, I have a link to my Twitter at the top of the description there, and I can kind of get back to you a little easily. I try to keep up with the comments, but again, it's tough. There's a lot of them. I'm going to go this way, and hopefully no one else takes it. I'm going to go around. So this is my strat with this. I go, like, one side, so that if someone else wanted to, or if I wanted to go back through there and do that, then I could. So this is weird. I might take a little too much time doing this, but I noticed someone inked up this side here. Inked up this side here, and you can kind of like ink that little narrow part. You kind of need better aim than my brush allows for. But if you can ink that little bit, you don't have to go all the way up the steps. You can just kind of walk your way, or swim your way up that one little narrow part. And that was interesting. I saw that on another person's stream. I don't even remember who it was. I'm sorry I don't have some of the names of the people that I was watching and analyzing, because I saw a really good slosher player, and lots of people playing Splatoon right now, though, because of the Splatfest. There we go. Saw him coming. Thanks to that echolocator. That is handy. Let's get this beacon out of here, though, before anyone uses it. Do anything bad for us. Oh, no! Ah! Was like a split second away from taking them down, but the bubbler, just like the Kraken, keeps you alive. in those situations. Alright, let me see if I can... Oh, I have my own beacon over here, so I should have used that, but here we go. That was going to be a close situation. The Inkbrush and the Octobrush are so tough sometimes where you need to keep the appropriate distance away from people. If you go any farther, then you go too close, you can take them down quick, but you might get into a situation where they can get you in time, like a roller. There we go. That one we traded at least. But yeah, too close to a roller, you might get splatted. But too far away, you can't hit them. So there's like a perfect little range for the Inkbrush and the Octobrush that you got to try to hit. And if you can do that, you'll be good. But it does take a bit more patience and trying to, use some unorthodox strats sometimes to use this type of weapon. So I know it's not that popular with a lot of players, because you do have to try to, get really close. It can be frustrating if someone's farther away from you, like that almost happened. Let's Kraken, because I saw another guy over there that's going to mess me up. I'm going to try to zip through here. Try to get some of this as we go through, and look out, because I know there's probably other players. We're on their side as well, so there's going to be other people trying to get through. We need to go up. Okay, they got the main platform. We might be able to actually do this if we're quick enough. That roller's going through. Got someone down here. Oh, he's bubbling. Remember with the bubbles that you can push them off, though, so you don't have to run away always. It can just be tough. This is a good map to... Well, if I was using a bubble and someone hit me, that is what you want to happen. Someone just, falling off the edge there. But yeah, the bubble is a good tool for... Oh, no. That was the worst situation to super jump into. I don't know if we're going to get this, because they pushed in really far at the end. But yeah, the bubble, you can knock it back, just like the Kraken. So if someone's near an edge and they use the bubble, you might be able to push them off. That happens a lot in tower control. We still won. Okay, good. That shows you just how much turf that top platform has. It's very, very important. Okay, so what are we using next? We should try to... But yeah, sometimes trying to jump between things is risky. You guys saw I jumped right into the drink there and had a glass of salt water. Eggplants. I didn't know that there's an eggplant emoji. Okay, let's get out of here. But yeah, don't fret too much if you do go up against a bubbler or the Kraken is so much easier to deal with, though. If you knock them back, they can't really do that much. You saw I almost survived jumping into a Kraken blindly. But the bubbler, they can still shoot, so it's a little unfortunate. A bubbler on a close-range weapon like the Inkbrush is not gonna, help you too much, because you'll get pushed back and yeah, you can't hit them. Let's see, Carbon Roller. Okay, we can do the Carbon Roller. I have to find it here. We played it not too long ago, if I remember correctly. Here we are. Carbon Roller. So that's tough. It reminds me of the Slosher that we got recently. And I don't know if I've completely adapted. It's also similar that it has the burst bombs just like the Slosher. The special is different, though. It's the Inkzuka, which is a really good special because you can get people long range, which the Carbon Roller is not that great at going long range, so kind of balances it there. The Autobots are rolling out. We're not an Autobot, but we are rolling out. Alright. Now, the problem with this map with the rollers is I'm going to let this guy help me out here. Yeah, he made a path for me, so I'm not going to bother doing that. Alright. But yeah, the rollers are going to have a rough time on this map a little bit because, just like the Inkbrush, you need some good vertical inking ability to be able to get up these walls and do what you need to do. But you got a roller, you're not going to do that so well. It can't shoot up too great. Let's see if we can hit someone way over there with the... Nope. I'm going to kind of shoot this around. Maybe we'll get someone... Oh, let's look out. Just barely avoided that in time. That's the thing. I know I mentioned jumping for most weapons is pretty key to making sure you're doing that extra damage. But, whoop, nope. Dynamo right there. If we can hit him fast enough, we can get him. Somebody else helped me there, and I fell off. Go, go, go. I'm going to try to zip away with my Carbon Roller. But yeah, I mentioned jumping. Jumping is also very key when you're flicking with the rollers. Just be careful if you're using the Splatling gun, the other recent new weapon, and any charger. You charge slower when you do that. There we go. We were close enough there to splat them with one shot, it looked like. So yeah, but jumping, the only downfall of jumping a lot when you're playing other weapons is it gives you more range, but it also sets you up to be either knocked off the tower easily, or you'll have some situations, if you're playing tower control, you'll have some situations where you can't get out of the way of an attack if you're jumping. You guys have seen that. I almost got splatted by that killer whale before because I was jumping. That time we were able to swim away. So yeah, look out with where you're jumping and try not to do it too much if you know someone is gonna hit you with a special, because you might just get splatted. Let's get through there. We can get the dynamo. There we go. Got him with my burst bombs. Don't usually have that happen, but it worked out that time. Burst bombs give you a little bit of range, and they're growing on me. They used to be one of my least favorite sub-weapons, but they've grown on me a lot. Let's be careful. That dynamo is going to try to hit us from real far away. Okay, we got him. We're doing a good job here, team. John with his Splatling gun. We were just mentioning that. Gotta be careful with using that too much when you're trying to jump around. Let's see if we can get this guy. Hit him with the burst bombs enough where I'm doing some damage to him with those burst bombs. Damage up is an ability a lot of people use, and that's probably one of the better ones for burst bombs because they don't do that much damage, but they do have the nice boost when you have damage up. Look at those little jellyfish dancing in the door. That was a good game. I don't use the carbon roller that much, so I'm surprised. We did pretty well there. I think the tips I got for the slosher also apply to the carbon roller. Be careful with going in, too deep with the fact that you have to hit twice most of the time to splat your opponent. So make sure you got those ink built up. Make sure your tank is mostly full enough so you always have that attack, or else someone might one hit get you before you can hit them fast enough. Okay, Splat Roller next, says Amari. Okay, we're kind of going through like the ink brushes. We did Inkbrush, Octobrush, Carbon Roller. Let's do the Kraken, and you guys can see how that's a little different. It's got, I almost feel like I'm doing a tutorial for people who've never seen rollers before. I know a lot of you have probably watched the game already, so. But it's good to, I know some people, I always assume some people might know certain things as like common knowledge, but sometimes, you might miss some information. Like the thing with brands on your gear, I know a lot of people don't realize that the brand is important. Like, I have Tentatech on a few of my pieces of gear because it gives me a 5 times chance to get ink recovery up. So, if you're looking, I think Inkopedia is the Splatoon wiki that's really good if you want to look up what brands give you better chances and what brands give you less chance to get certain things, because some of them have a 0.5% chance of getting abilities. That is the way that I picked what gear. I wanted to, keep fresh gear and look okay, so I'm not, using stuff that I don't like. But at the same time, I picked a lot of my gear based on the brand because I knew I could get those extra abilities that I want, namely Ink Saver and Ink Refill Up. Now you can see this is the normal roller, and it has a much wider spread of ink coverage here. You got to be careful though, because this is a major choke point here. This one spot. If I'm not careful, they're gonna go around, and I should help my buddy out there. But yeah, this little corridor here, if we're not careful, someone will get us while we're trying to go through there. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of blind spots going up that way, and I didn't even see them going behind that little inflatable whatchamacallit. And they got me. Alright, somebody's going to be going over here, most likely. Nope, they weren't, but trying to predict. If you see that ink, then you know they're probably trying to head through one of these areas. Got some blind spots down here. I got to be careful because someone could be up there. There is a charger up there looking for me. We're looking for someone. Alright, let's, here we go. Try to surprise someone going through here. Maybe they got away. I don't know. Probably should have, charged in to get them while that was going on. They don't see me up here too well. If we can be quick enough, we might be able to do this before they get me. Oh, jeez. Get them. There we go. The roller is a little rough to use, but my teammate helped me out, and we survived that. All right. I'm going to go roll over here, try to get most of this, and put my beacons down. Those are important. Oh, I should try to do a beacon before I die. Real quick here, just in case someone happens to get through and splat me. They're going to come down here. And while they do that, I'm going to... Oh, missed him. Missed him. Oh, no. Well, my buddy with the Kraken, I think, is getting him. Let's see if I can kind of corner him here. There he is. There we go. And let's... Oh! Try to get that guy. There we go. And there's another guy coming through. Man, my teammates are really doing a great job at backing me up here. Alright, this is that top tower. This is very important on Saltspray. I always say that, but don't underestimate keeping this tower here. This little alcove, I guess. Whatever it's called. There's all these towers, like, around there. I wonder if there's, like, little jellyfish watching from the wings. I think I've seen them before, like, hanging out on some of those towers. There's just lights. The tower's off in the distance. I don't want to get too distracted because we're trying to play a match here. But those towers over there remind me of the flutters in single player. I almost got that guy. There we go. And gotta keep this locked down. I was covering a lot of turf over here, but if we don't watch this entrance, they're gonna get us. I think the best strategy on this map is trying to make sure that there's jeez, I can use my beacons though. It's trying to make sure that maybe 3 players take the upper area and 1 player goes down and just kind of harasses and messes. That other roller just nudged me out of the way. But yeah, 1 player to get some more turf down below to make sure you have the majority of the map. Don't let them take everything else. And then 3 players to hold the top is really good. That is so important. There we go. Alright. What do you guys want to see next? We've probably done enough rollers for a while. Let's switch it up. Gotta stay fresh. But we're doing well with the rollers. The roller, especially the Kraken, is my OG weapon. I used to use that a lot. But I think when the brushes came out, I shifted over a little bit. I do really like the brushes. Let's see what we have in the chat. Okay, Sacred Panda tweeted at me. Thank you. I'll see that in a little bit later. Got to get to that after the stream. Got a good streak going there. All right. Yeah, those towers. Somebody mentioned the flutters. Those are those creepy giant machines that just pump out ink in single player. But the towers look like they have the eyes of those flutters. I think I saw the Splatling before. Do you want to see the Splatling, guys? Maybe. Tentatively. Okay, I think we'll do the Splatling for 1, and then I'm going to keep track of the other. Tentatek, okay, Inkbrush, Octobrush. Still seeing more brushes. I think a lot of people maybe come here to see the brushes because they know that I play those, but we'll get back to those in a little bit. Don't worry. We'll always go back to the brushes. Let's see, Splattershot Pro. I know a lot of people are interested in the Splattershot Pro, but I don't see as many people use it. And I think that's because if you try that, just like the Dynamo Roller, you'll notice it uses up so much ink that it's a little tough. But again, I recommend the top 2, other than maybe ink resistance on your shoes, really good. But the top 2 abilities, I think, are really good, and I hope my buddies in the Squid Squad, the Bloop Troop, share some of these ideas, because I think they really give you an edge. Are Ink Saver Main, which allow you to use your main weapon more, and Ink Recovery, or Ink Refill up, sorry, is the one that allows you to refill your ink faster. And there's a lot of abilities that are very situational, like ones that soup up your abilities in the first 30 seconds of the map and or match and stuff like that. But really, if you think about it, in my mindset, it's like you're always shooting your main weapon. You're always doing the ooh, jeez. Try to ink strike the middle real quick and look out for that sniper. Oh, he tracked me. We are so close to getting splatted from that thing. I'm gonna throw down this though. Oh man, you got me midair. But yeah, you're pretty much always shooting your main weapon most of the time. You're always needing to recover ink. You're constantly going in squid form. So using those abilities that give you that is like they're gonna always be used no matter what weapon, no matter what match. And that's why I think they're really important and do help out a lot. But to each their own, you know, there's a lot of other abilities that work really well, and I don't want to discount any. And again, I'm not the be-all, end-all of Splatoon knowledge or anything, so if you guys have some good recommendations on what abilities you like, I'm looking into trying to get a second set of gear, and hopefully, if Team Decepticons gets the win here, we'll have enough sea snails to do that. But yeah, I want to make sure that we do our best to be using what abilities are really going to help us out. Almost got that charger there, but maybe I can get him on the other side down here. Oh, there we go. Oh, that should be in the highlight reel there, and that was just because I accidentally fell off, so that wasn't really a pro play or anything, but it did help me. Yeah, the Splatling I think is really good on this map as well, as long as you make sure no one's gonna flank you. But yeah, the Splatling allows you to ink straight up those walls and get everyone that's trying to get you. Yeah, you can ink straight up a wall and make sure that you're... Oh, they're gonna track me. And they got me from... Whoa, where were they? Okay, they went around. Trinity is really good with that Squiffer. Splatling can ink up the walls just like the Slosher, really easily, and you can get into a good position, just like most of the chargers. You can do well, I think, with keeping your position. We're improving a lot with the Splatling. I used to be butts with it, but now I think we've gotten quite a bit better. Let's keep that splash wall going. Try to get that little guy out of there. I'm gonna Ink Strike, and look out! Ah, dang. The Ink Strike is so slow. You get that going, and you're just gonna get hit if you're in enemy sights. It's almost like a guaranteed death. That Squiffer is really pushing in, and they're giving me a lot of trouble. There we go. Got one of them. I need to look out. Where did that Squiffer go? Do not want to let them get too much ink here. Get out of the way! It's like the third time they've tried to do that killer Wail on me. Get a little bit more. There was one pathetic little, like, right at the end, because I didn't have time to charge. So yeah, the Splatling gun, the heavy Splatling that we're using, I do like it. I'm really interested in the, there we go. I'm really interested in the other versions. There's the Hydra Splatling, which is crazy looking. We'll see them pretty soon. I hope they release them before too long. The Hydra is very powerful, it seems. Like, it's going to have more range and power, but it's going to be like the E-Leader, I think, where it's so slow compared to the normal Splatling. And then there's also going to be a, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a Splatling Junior, I think is maybe what it's called. And it looks a lot like the Splattershot. It's like a little bit like a Nerf toy. And that one I think is going to maybe have less range but be faster charge. And that's the one that I really want to try. Because I think I might do a little better if I could charge up faster. Because the damage on the Splatling, you guys saw, I can take people down with only a few shots. You do a ton of damage with this thing. It can break the Rainmaker shield on its own with a solid charge. So I think it's not hurting for damage. If they knocked off a bit damage for the junior model, then that would be fine with me, because I'm like, you'll still do enough, and you'll charge faster, most likely. So that's what I'm hoping for soon. And the Tri-Slosher as well. I want to see some new versions of the weapons that we have. So, alright, this time I remembered not to charge until I was mostly on the ground. I'll let that roller go that way. So they'll be better at that. You you have to remember to let your teammates go where they are going to do a better job than you. Alright, let's jump down here. Get some of this a little bit, help out the rollers, and get up the wall here if we can. I usually go that one route around the side, so I should be careful here. Jeez, did not get that little bit at the top, but this will give me a chance to get my ink charged up a little bit more as well. One right there, almost got him. And my splash wall helped out Joey a bit, but it's not gonna matter. Joey got a little splatted there right after I died. Let's be careful now, and I'm going to stay back until that Inkzuka is done. So it can hit me, even all the way back here. But yeah, the Splatling is fun to use. I just think I could be better with it, of course. I could be better with every weapon. Sorry, I had a little burp there. If you guys didn't hear that. That happens sometimes. I'm only human. Go, go, go. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, I got somebody with Ink Strike. And there's someone behind me. Try to get our splash wall going again, and we'll get this little guy that's coming in. There we go. At least got that easy kill from the one person just kind of hanging out there. Someone else is coming in. Get him, get him, get him. Oh man, they managed to slosh quick enough to take out my buddy there. But all right, I'm going up this wall because I think we really need to push into this side area. Jeez. See if we can get a little bit of ink there. Well, I can go straight up here now because I inked that enough. They're probably going to be hanging out over here if we're not careful, so let's get a splash wall up and watch ourselves. Yeah, this is my favorite spot to sit in this map if I have a longer range weapon, because you get a good view of the middle area, and can really help you if you're trying to stay alive. You get a little bit more of a shot at where everyone is headed. Man, they pushed in and just gave me no quarter. Eric, now he's just sitting there kind of looking. He's just thinking, he was like, what am I doing with my life? I'm killing my friends. No. He looked like he was like remorseful after he splatted me. Alright, let me see if I can kind of get this going in the center. And watch this path. Someone's going over here, I can see. Oh no, there's another Splatling way up there. Trying to get this center area and ink it up good. Alright, let's go over here. Try to keep this covered enough. Oh no! Wait, I didn't even see where they were. It was that Splatling. He was like hiding in a corner. This is going to be tough to win. We really need to push. 20 seconds left. And they're splatting us left and right. I don't know if we can do this. Here they come. There's someone right there. Got him. Someone else is moving in. I just saw. I thought we can get a little bit more turf. Maybe we got a chance, but I don't think so. This is it. I ran out of ink right at the end too, so that's not helping. Okay, we'll switch off the Splatling. It's fun to use, and I think I'm getting better with it. Again, it's like a charger weapon, which is not with my natural playstyle. I tend to use shooters and rollers a lot of the time. Okay, let's, we didn't do too bad. We're still pretty high up there on the team, but they were tough. They had a really good slosher, and that one guy kept getting me with his Aerospray, sneaking up right in my face. Cannon doesn't like burst bombs either. I'm not a huge fan of burst bombs, but they've grown on me a lot because they are a really quick source of that extra damage. So if you have a weapon that is, you know, a little weaker, like the Bamboozler especially, one of those types of weapons, if you had a burst bomb on this, that would be crazy. But maybe the Mark II has it. I can't remember if the second version is going to have one. Every weapon has 2 versions at least. I'm looking forward to, I think the Slosher Deco has Seekers, which would be crazy on that, give you some extra range. Bamboozler, says Simon. That might have been an autocorrect. Use the Squiffer, says Corman. We did just use a charger, but I guess if you guys want to see the Squiffer, I have to find it. Where is the Squiffer? I don't think I've used it in a while. There it is. Okay, let's do the new Squiffer. I still haven't actually bought the classic Squiffer because I don't really like the stuff on it, but we should buy that sometime here. I've only have 3 weapons left in the shop to get, along with the amiibo ones. So I need to get those, but let's see. The Squiffer is a pretty quick charge. This is the, you know, longer range one-hit kill Bamboozler, so this is a good one, but it does have a short range compared to most chargers, so you gotta be careful with it. I don't know how we'll do in Turf Wars, but try our best. And we do have the Inkzuka, so if we can build up enough turf, that'll help us with getting that extra range. This is a pretty good map for the Squiffer because you got these long hallways, and I can kind of stand on the side. And then maybe the tent attack. I see Julia wants the tent attack. I gotta look out for those dual squelchers. I'm gonna go this way. Here we go, perfect. So they're not going that way. I can charge up and hit most of this hallway just by kind of shooting down the middle. Get most coverage here. Here we are. Yeah, it's pretty quick, but yeah, I'm so used to the Bamboozler recently that the charge on even the Squiffer seems really slow, but it's definitely faster than most chargers. Here we are. And I gotta remember, you don't have to use a full charge. Ooh, let's get out of here. And back it up before they can hit me. Oh, nope. Maybe the mine will get them. Well, nope. Yeah, the dual squelcher. This is an unfortunate matchup for my guy here, because the dual squelcher is much faster than the Squiffer, and it has a good range, so I'm not really going to outrange the Squiffer that easily. So that's our team. Gotta remember to pay attention to the color of those little areas surrounding. Look for that little crosshair. Yeah, the range on this isn't that much better than the Bamboozler, honestly. I just think it does more damage, so it's a little easier to use. I'm going to try to kind of stay back here and at least threaten this area with with lots of sniping shots, so they kind of stay out of here, or at least think that I can hit them. That's a good thing about chargers. You think that the person using it usually is better than they are, or at least I assume that. So if anyone uses a charger, I feel like they'll usually... Oh, man! I just got bombs left and right at me. I couldn't escape that. Yeah, but the charger, that little line, just seeing the crosshair go over the screen always makes people worry that they're going to get splatted, so they tend to kind of back up a little bit. But these guys are being so aggressive. I didn't even get to use my, little, Inkzuka. I feel bad for that guy, but I had to kind of abandon him, because otherwise I would have blown up from the suction bomb. There we go, Inkzuka time. See if we can get anyone here. They're all around this spot. They're doing a really good job of just putting out lots of splat bombs right where I'm at to try to take me down, even if they can't outrange me. Yeah, I'm not great with the Squiffer, as you guys could see. I'm trying to get this inked up, but they're crazy good with much faster. I should use the Squelcher, because the charger, if they're out of your range, then there's not too much you can do either. But at the same time, I'm just not a great charger player. It's tough for me to get that one hit, especially when everyone is seeming to be pro and knows exactly when to use their Inkzooka and just hit me. That's always frustrating when you're like, I'm the long-range guy, but they can still get that Inkzooka and outrange me. This is one of those teams where they all are just going crazy. And there we go. Finally got someone. They're just going crazy with with pushing in, and they completely got this map. The Squiffer, if you're using that and you're like me and not that great with it, you really need your team to be picking up the slack for you. And they were not, it seemed like. Not blaming my team, I just, yeah, using a weapon I'm not good with is never good. See, I was second on there. Look at that, nine deaths and 0 splats on Michael. We just, yeah, we had a tough break there. Those other guys were way better. Okay, let's switch. Again, I should put a little like disclaimer. If you have lag, you can set the quality down a little bit or just refresh, and it should be better, hopefully. It's an issue of all these people trying to stream on there, and also the fact that maybe if your internet can't handle the 1080p 60 frames per second, you might need to set it down a little bit. Okay, what are we gonna use? Something, oh, the Tentatek, that was suggested, and that's also a weapon that I can actually win with, so let's not use the Squiffer again for a while. I don't mind going with the Bamboozler because I have that extra protection of the splash wall, but the Squiffer, I barely got to use the ink mine there at all. I was just not in a good position half the time. A lot of it depends on the map, and a lot of it depends on whether you're actually good with the weapon, and for a lot of these chargers especially, I am not, so I tried. Hope you guys are rooting for me, even still. Okay, so we've been going for a little bit here, but I'm having fun. Got a lot of weapons I'd rather, not rather use, I would want to get to still. So we got time here to play, and I'm gonna keep going. Thank you again for joining me. If you can't stick around for the whole stream or you're tuning in late, there's always the video version to catch the beginning or catch the end. And I think YouTube streaming has that like buffering where you can skip back. I'm not actually sure about that for certain, but that's one of the things that they claimed over Twitch streaming is that there's a bit of a buffering where you can kind of go back a little bit, like DVR it almost. Alright. Oh! Okay, that person rushed so fast in and just used they probably used their seeker to get in there so quick. This might be a tough match as well, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. Trying to get some of this turf, and also look out for those guys pushing in. I know there's like a sniper over here somewhere. Oh, where did that guy with the seeker go? I do not know. There was someone around. Jeez. I'm like trying to find certain people, and then I don't even see the person behind me. You gotta always be aware. This match I'm predicting might not go so hot. I feel like we're having a rough time out here facing. They got a sniper, they got a 52 Gal with those seekers, which are real great at blazing a path to make it so that you can ink really well. And then on top of that, I think they got a roller, obviously, because that just splatted me. I need to pay more attention to the beginning. I'm trying to check the chat so I don't get to pay as much attention to what weapons are being used sometimes, but do my best to keep up with it. Oh, there we go. Okay, finally got one of them. I'm having some issues here with something, and I can't tell. Okay, I still got them, I think. Something is going on here, and I don't know what it is with my Splatoon game. Alright, not using that as an excuse, legitimately. I think it's cleared up. Okay, whatever it was weird. I might try to do something here as soon as this ends. Throw that right there. Nope. I'm gonna try to throw that suction bomb so that I could get someone who's trying to spawn in. There was a guy super jumping in. Okay, we have a charger kind of hanging out on the ground, which isn't the best. Yeah, that charger might be bringing our team down a little bit. Kurt, let's see. They're not, no, they're pushing in pretty far. This might be another one. This map, I know a lot of people are like, they should really rebalance Port Mackerel like they did with the last Urchin Underpass in the last update, because Port Mackerel has some issues here where you can really get, there's the side areas, but you can still get camped in pretty easily with where I'm at. Like, if we're stuck in these corridors here, and we're having a rough time trying to get through. I hope nobody kind of sneaks around me while I'm using this Inkzooka. Okay, let's be careful now. Whoa. Got rolled. I didn't even take down the person that was there. This team is doing that strategy, though, where they're just kind of all camping towards the spawn area, going around the sides. It's rough. If you get a team that knows what they're doing, they're just gonna do that, and you don't stand a chance. Alright, let's maybe, I want to stick with this weapon. I just think we maybe need to find a different team. That's always good to switch out if your team just does real bad, you know, maybe exit out. Find a fresh pair of Inklings there. I was having a tough time, but yeah. Well, Kurt didn't do too bad. I shouldn't have been so critical. It just seemed like that other... Yeah, we had a level 41 we were going against. That guy probably knows exactly what he's doing. Alright, let me try something right here. Okay, I think it's fine now. Yeah, sometimes it can be an issue where we'll get a little bit of lag in between, but it usually resolves itself pretty quickly. Alright, I'm going to stick with the tent attack for one more match. I want to get a win with it. And then we'll go off to another one. Alright. Yeah, I need to like have a little thing I could just like flash in the corner that's like, if you have lag, it should clear up quickly, hopefully. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, okay. So I have the chat here. This is something that's probably important if you want to ever try streaming, especially on YouTube. I have the chat here on the side, but I also have the video going to make sure I can play okay. And for whatever reason, my video refreshed and set itself to 1080p, 60 frames per second. And if I'm trying to play that and stream that, that is bad. I always set it to like the lowest, like 144p setting, so that it's not using up much of my net to keep an eye on the video. So that's what happened. You guys probably noticed that dip in there. I don't know why it auto set itself to super high quality, but I think that's happened like once before. That's always, yeah, you don't want to be watching yourself in full quality, because I'm not looking at the video other than just to make sure I'm checking that it's going good, and also to keep the chat in the corner so I can see you guys. But yeah, that's what happened. Sorry about that. I definitely could tell on my end, so it wasn't just a thing with YouTube being weird that time. Alright, go, go, go. Getting most of this. We keep going back to Port Mackerel, and I'm worried that we're gonna have a tough time most of the time with this map. Try to throw some out there, and I ran out of my Inkzuka. It's going around that way, I think. Trying to kind of shoot in certain spots here. They were right in here. They're pushing in to our map spot. Where are they? Trying to get us up. There we go. That was close. Luckily, we took him out. I thought there was a sniper that got into our base, but I guess it was just a normal guy with a normal gun. Go, 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 go. And staying on top of these is kind of helpful. This is a nice little alcove, too, that not too many use. This is my favorite spot to put beacons on this map, because it's so nice and hidden. But yeah, staying on top of some of these little crates. You don't recharge ink, so you got to be careful about that. But you can kind of get a little bit of a sneak attack going. Alright, get on top of that before it goes away. Oh, jeez. Someone right there. Oh, yeah, there's a sniper. Let's look out here. Try to get out before they get us. Oh, how about we throw one of these over there? Maybe we'll get someone. Got one of them. Got... Oh, where'd the other one go? Don't know, but we gotta recover our life. Look out. Get that Squiffer out of here, or whatever that is. There we are. And I got my Inkzuka. Can we push in enough to watch out for these enemy Inklings? Yeah, the Inkzuka. At least I scared him a little bit, hopefully. We're doing better this time. It's just tough if you're this deep in enemy territory. There we go. Yeah, the tent attack, I'm readjusting to using this weapon. Got thrown off a little bit by trying to make sure that the video was going good. Go, go, go. Now we're doing what they were doing to us, so I always feel bad being on the other side of this. Well, I guess we got splatted anyways. When you spawn camp it, just I feel bad for whoever is the victim of it. But it's if you got a lead, I guess you want to keep that lead. So do what you can. All right, let's see. Got a bit of ink over here we gotta look out for. That guy's gonna go over that way. There we are. Yeah, the bombs, using your bombs to kind of direct the enemies where you want them to be is always a good tactic. Really gotta get more of this ink though. And there we are. And that guy was super jumping. Throw a bomb in here at the last second to get someone. There we go. I got my Inkzuka right at the last second. I think we got this, but they were fighting back. Hopefully we get the other maps here. We keep getting Port Mackerel. Perfect 50%. Okay, we got that win. I'll switch off the Tentatek. Let's see. How did I use the Killer Wail? Says Claude. You probably hit the special button. I'm not sure. That's usually how you use it. Or are you asking how do you use it? I think that map we were just on is one of the best ones if you use the Killer Wail a lot, or it's one of your preferred specials. Then just aiming it either diagonally across a few or just down a straight corridor. If someone's stuck like in there, they can't dodge it very easily. They might be between crates where they can't move. Okay, let's see. We got some suggestions here. Oh, got kicked out of there, but that's okay. We're changing weapons anyways. We don't need to stay with that team. What do we got? The Dynamo. We've used like every type of roller except the Dynamo, so I guess we could do the Dynamo real quick. The normal Dynamo, I barely ever use. Let's use the normal one, actually. I like the Splat Bombs and the Ink Strike, but the Sprinkler actually would probably help me a lot with the Dynamo, because it doesn't use that much ink, and you place it once, it's good for a while. I can focus on using my Dynamo to get those splats. So, let's try it. I think the Gold Dynamo, it's so flashy. I tend to go for that one. But the other Dynamo, the Echo, I think it's just because the Echolocator is one of my least favorite specials. I don't use it that often, and it does help out the whole team, kind of like the Bubbler if you got everybody together, but the Echolocator is just, it's just more of a way to see where they are. It's not going to get you any damage on its own. And also, I think with this weapon, it's good for recharging your ink. Just using it when you get it, if you need an ink refill, the special always refills your ink tank. Okay, I'm going to let everyone else shoot, because I'm so slow that they're going to, or I could just kind of do this. Get this while they build up that ink, and then I'll swim back through it. There we go. That works out. Try to hit some of this here and head down. I'll see if I can ink a bunch of this. Yeah, the Dynamo, you can see how wide the spread is on this thing, but because it's so slow, you're not going to be winning any awards for speed. Throw my Sprinkler in there, and look out. It's that Bubbler. Try to jump in right when they lose that. Here they come. Going around the side. There we go. That's the power of the Dynamo. Let's see if we can get through here before someone else pushes in. If I could get my Sprinkler, my Ink Sprinkler, I always want to say Inkler, onto there. Let's do that. And look out! No! I was so distracted. And I think I've given away the main spot. And when you die, I think your Sprinkler goes away. So that wasn't good. Let's throw one over here for now. That's my two favorite spots to put the Sprinkler on this map, is throw it over the wall to just kind of ink the middle, that lower platform when you don't need it, and then by the time you get over here, it's good to put like up there, or good to put on the little lift there. Somebody coming through here. Let's see. There's one right there. There we go. Yeah. You miss that one hit with the Dynamo, or you're charging up, you're just gonna get splatted. Gotta be quick. We've got most of the other turf, like we're doing okay. It's just that we're gonna have a little bit of trouble if we don't get that top spot. Go, go, go. I'm a little mixed on the maps that we got for this Splatfest, because I'm not a huge fan of Saltspray or Port Mackerel. They're okay. They're just not my favorite maps by far. They're a little tough to play on sometimes. And whoop, trying to get my stuff built up here to try to get this guy before. Get him, get him, get him! Man, I dodged it, and I got him at least in the end. But yeah, the Port Mackerel and Saltspray are two maps that I'm like, oh, I would have rather had a few others, but we get 3 maps each time for every Splatfest, and we can't pick them. It's just whatever they choose. The Japan Splatfest, I feel like they get first dibs on the good maps, and they never want to do the same maps for ours as they do with theirs at the same time, for whatever reason. So they got, like, Walleye, they got, the Flounder Heights, they got the new one. Luckily we got the new one, I'm happy about that. But they also got Urchin Underpass. I really want Urchin Underpass, the new version of it, to be one of the maps that we have. But so far we haven't gotten it for a Splatfest. And I think have we had 2 Splatfests since the map came out? I think so. Alright, time to do this, and hopefully take out these guys and defend this spot. Go, go, go. Gotta keep my ink up, though. I got my Sprinkler over there. If I can get the Sprinkler onto the, oh, missed it, but that's okay. We got a lot of this turf here. Try to get a little bit more towards the end, and, oh, missed that bomb there, but we might have won. Let's see. Dynamo's so tough. You have to be really deliberate with most of your splats, or your flicks, or you're gonna get Outplayed. Yeah, there we go. Didn't get outplayed that time, though, at least. Okay. Let's switch up, though. I'm trying to remember some of the other suggestions. We had a few. I think using a shooter would be good after such a slow roller. We could do something a little faster. Alright. Some of these... Olonai. Sorry if I pronounce these names wrong. Can you answer my question? I'd like to know what a good price is for the game and console. Splatoon, I don't know if it still is on sale, but it recently was on sale on Amazon for $50 instead of $60. So it was a little cheaper. You can get a bundle with the Wii U that comes with Splatoon. I think that's probably a better value, but don't quote me on that. Let's do the 52 Gal Deco real quick. Or the Luna Blaster. Okay, we'll do the Luna Blaster. I was gonna say the 52 Gal Deco was what was just destroying us before with those Seekers, but the Luna Blaster, I don't use this that much. It's a very popular weapon and really good, but I'm not great. I don't practice with it that much, but last time we used it, last night on the stream, we just destroyed. We had pretty close to, I think, double digits in splats. Alright. Level 34 guy there, Senor Sal. Somebody suggested, so I still need to pick a name for the Bloop Troop mascot, and we've got a contest going on. I think we got quite a few suggestions. I need to go through all of them. I've been looking periodically to pick one, and somebody suggested Senor Squidbeak, which I thought was really funny. I don't know if that's the one that I'm gonna go with. I just thought that had a funny ring to it. It was good sounding. Another one that I liked was Bloopert. It was like blooper plus bird. Oh, I think he said Bloopbird, like a blooper and a bird hybrid. But I thought Bloopert, like Rupert or Bert, like it makes it sound like a name for, I don't know. We'll look at those again. Yeah, if you guys have any ones that you really like, then I'm gonna try my best to look at those and give some more precedence to ones that, yeah, you guys are like, hey, this one is really good, even if it's not yours. I'll take a look at it. I don't want, no favoritism. Whatever name is the one that really stands out to me, that'll win. So, but yeah, it's just a mini contest thing. No worries. We got to name that mascot, and hopefully he'll have a good name in the end. Whoa, jeez. I'm sure there's already been a lot of good suggestions. I think it's tougher. When I saw the Bloop Troop for the squad suggestions, that pretty much like clinched it. I was like, oh, cool, that's a good name. I really like the ring to it. This is a little tougher naming this mascot guy because I'm very partial to him, but man, I'm not really aiming up there that well. He's having a long period where he's not getting a name because I think there's a lot of good suggestions, and I'll gotta decide on one pretty soon here. All right, let's go up the wall. Yeah, this blaster, Luna Blaster, is a short range one, so it's a little tougher at times to get those splats, but I do have the Inkzuka, so we can get into a good spot here to use it. I think right over here would probably be good. Did my mine explode? Nope. Get that guy over there from quick. Nope. They're all down in the middle. Gotta shoot where I can. Yeah, that's the bad part about the Inkzuka. It's a nice special weapon that can take Inklings out with one hit, but the problem with it is it does not aim down very well, so you're gonna be in trouble if you... Jeez, I thought I had him. I almost had a direct hit there. So the Luna Blaster, not as strong as the normal blaster. You might not one-hit kill, but it's very quick compared to the normal blaster, so I think that's why it's popular. It's just really close range and not great for Ink and Turf. You can see I get an okay amount, but it's like very, very close to where I'm at. I'm not getting much range on it. So it's a little, yeah, definitely more of a ranked weapon, I think. I gotta focus here, because yeah, I was taking it a little too easy there on that first life. But now we gotta really push in and watch where everyone's going. Try to get enough turf to get that Inkzuka and use it a little better this time. Go. Into the side. Try to get that guy over there. He jumped off. He's afraid of my blastings. There we go. I think if you happen to shoot at the right way, then here we go. Let's try to get that guy and also get this guy as soon as he jumps in. Probably making him real sad to jump in and get immediately Inkzuka'd. But yeah, if you shoot the right way, even if it looks like the blaster only hits like straight out, but it'll leave ink below it. So you'll see it'll splat below it there. It's very strange looking how it like explodes like a firecracker, but it leaves ink everywhere underneath. So it's kind of like weird where it doesn't seem like it makes sense. You saw that mine placement, I think. Oh, let's be careful now. This roller is going to come after me if I'm not careful. There we go. Got our revenge. I think that's the same roller that got me before. Gonna be careful here, and last few seconds. I don't know if we're going to get enough turf to get our Inkzuka, but we're winning despite my efforts. What happened to that guy? I think he just disappeared because he might have given up or disconnected. He was just like, it's like a ninja squid that, not the power, but a squid leaving a smoke bomb and just kind of disappearing. All right, not too bad with the Luna Blaster. I don't know how much turf we got. Let's see. Did okay. Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay. Senpai was the only one below me, ironically. All right. Let's maybe one more with the Luna Blaster, and we'll go to a different one. I keep getting this map with the Luna Blaster for whatever reason, but it seems like it works well, other than the fact that the blaster cannot go up walls easily because of this one, at least. It doesn't have a good range to it. So yeah, it's a little tough. Anyways, how you guys doing? I want to make sure I'm talking with the chat, and if you're new here, maybe you're seeing this from the front page. We're gonna lose our team. Maybe you're seeing this from, I'm hoping, on the front page of YouTube Gaming. Speaking of which, if you do want to, I've got the link in the top of the description under my little channel blurb thing and near my Twitter. If you want to check out my YouTube Gaming page, it's basically the same. If you haven't seen YouTube Gaming yet, it just came out this week. It's kind of, so if you're someone who pretty much only watches gaming videos, it's good to go on there, because if you search for something, like you search for, here's a good, I don't know if this is the best example, but say you search for COD, like you want to find Call of Duty. On normal YouTube, you might have videos of like fish pop up or something, you know, things that are normal, things that, not gaming things, basically, that people would search for. But on YouTube Gaming, it's all just gaming videos, so if you're into that, that's kind of the main draw of it. Plus, it highlights live streams on YouTube. Other than that, it's not really that different from normal YouTube, so don't worry if you're not using it or anything. You'll still get the same, you know, the same subscription feed, the same content on both channels. It's just a nice way to see who's streaming. So it's cool. I don't know. There's some improvements. I think the biggest improvements are just what they added to streaming more recently, some of the updates and stuff like that. But yeah, if you haven't tried it yet, go check it out and see. You can do a little like star on people's channels. I'm trying to check the chat here, but I'm having a tough time doing that while I'm trying to play. But yeah, you can star people's channels and follow them that way. So it's subscribing, but I don't think it really does anything necessarily. It's just for you guys to be able to track the channels. So if you want to go on that channel page of mine and star that would be cool. Not really that different from the normal. It's not a separate platform. I don't think they wanted to like divide their efforts. So it's good. It's not like you have to like resubscribe or start over on the gaming platform. Oh man, I wanted to go up there, but we're not gonna make it. Here we go. Well, now the shouldn't try to go up these tubes with the blaster, because that happens. But yeah, the elevator was like going away, so I was like, I'm gonna ink up the tube and go. But by the time I inked it with this slow moving blaster here, it was already pretty much donezo. Oh, that mine is not gonna woik. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave another one here, and if he follows me, now he left, he's like, I'm not wasting my Kraken on a squid that just runs away. Oh, they're all pushing into our area here. Let's be careful now. Where'd that one guy go? He's up there somewhere. Gotta push back in. They've got most of the center platform covered. We can do this. We can get in. Gotta just be a little more aggressive. Put one of these right here. Try to cover this area. Make it a little tougher for anyone to get back in. Okay, good. We're taking it. As long as my teammates can take down anyone who's hiding over here. Go. Defending this is very important, though, so I shouldn't waste too much time inking. Alright, we're doing good. Doing good here. Let's get back to this point. This is like the most important spot in the whole map, because if you manage to hold this down, you're probably going to win. Going around that side, maybe? Nope. Trying to cover a lot of this. We got our whole team up here. Hopefully we don't lose because the rest of the map gets covered. Let's put one of those right there. Most people go around that spot. The mines are nice, but I don't think I prefer the... Jeez, I should have just backed up and waited. He had better range. Even with the Aerospray, he had that, the high ground there. Alright. Ooh, anyone back on the platform that I can go to? No, everyone's gone. Everyone abandoned or died. I'm not really sure which. We gotta hurry, though. Get back in there, or else we're not gonna be able to win this. We need to take this, top area. Okay, someone's behind them, shooting. Let's go around the side here. Try to get this, get that roller. Nope, a little bit more. I don't know, we did ink strike it, and we got a lot of the rest, so I think we got this one. We'll switch off the Luna after this, though. Alright. But yeah, if you are new, I mentioned that you could be here from YouTube Gaming, maybe you haven't watched anything on the channel before. We do more streaming on Saturdays, typically Splatterday Night Live, and bottom of the team, but that's alright for a blaster. And then, let me check something real quick. Go around the side here, try to get this, get that roller. Nope, a little bit more. Someone said the audio's not on sync, but it seems on sync for me. Someone else, like, doesn't hear that right when I switch. Blink. Alright. Yeah, I think it's fine, at least on my end. Let's switch weapons, though. But yeah, I was saying, we stream usually on Saturday Night Lives, and I play a lot with you guys, so if you do want to play, there's a 100 friend limit and a 100 request limit, which is just a hard built thing in, let's do the Splashmatic. Somebody just said that. There's a hard build limit in the Wii U that you can only have 100 friends and 100 friend requests, so I am like pretty much constantly filled up with people for the Bloop Troop squad. But every time I play with people, if I get some matches with someone who's on the squad already, on my friend list, I will, no offense to them, because everyone's been playing really well so far, but I will, delete people that get a chance to play and add in new people from their quests. But when that happens, you can, I will tweet out, at my Twitter's in the link there, it's at SwimmingBird941, but I'll tweet out and let you guys know that there's new spots, and that's how you can get in there. You just, add me when you get a chance, and I know it goes pretty quick, so I do apologize, but we're working within the limitations of the Wii U, and if you get a request in, you'll get to be on the squad, so don't worry about that. It's just, yeah, we have to kind of filter people in and out. I'm trying to give everybody a chance, but it takes a lot of doing to manage all this stuff, but I'm doing my best. I hope you guys understand, and hopefully we will get to play with as many people as want to play in the future here. I'll do my best to set that up. That Kraken he's got a Kraken, but he's not going to waste it on me, apparently. Let's try to... Oh, somebody got him before he did it. Or maybe he had a killer whale. He might not have wanted to use that. Alright, Bomb Rush. Bomb Rush. Throw a bunch of these around. Try to get them into different spots here. They already probably pushed in and took this top area. Oh, they have a... they've got a beacon. Squid beacon up there somewhere. I totally missed it. Need to back up and get this guy. Run out of ink. Alright. Charging up. Whoa. Make sure we got enough here to get whoever's coming through. There we go. That was a close one. There we go. Yeah, they're trying to take this whole place. If I... Ooh. Nope. Ah. Didn't see the third roller in there. They have 3 rollers. They've got a beacon on top of the main area. That big old stack of crates. And we need to get that. Or else they're just going to keep, camping up at the top and hold that. It's so important. This is the Splash-O-Matic. I think I mentioned what we're using, but if you haven't seen it before, it's a very rapid fire. Oh, jeez. Pretty good range shooter weapon, but it takes a few shots to kill, so you got to be careful with it. Now, it's pretty good. It does have those suction bombs, and of course, I got this suction bomb rush, so I can use that on these guys and maybe take out some of their beacons. I got one of them there, I think. Yep, there we go. All right, let's try to get the rest of their beacons before they can get back in here. Ooh, we got a roller. Got a roller finding his way over. Oh, he Krakened. Let's get out. Run away. Whoop. Nope. Ah. It's so tough when you got like 3 people right around you. Which one do you go for? Oh, someone put a beacon. Okay, let's see if I can get over here and use this beacon. I really hope so. Someone managed to get up top and throw that there. Get this guy out. Get him. There we go. My suction bomb proved very useful. I'm going to kind of hang out up here and try to cover as much as I can. of this with our ink before they get back in and do a bunch of damage. Here they come. Oh, that guy. Okay, I think we got him. They both died. Yeah, this is rough. We got like 3 Kraken rollers against us. They're constantly putting out these beacons everywhere, and I didn't even see the one on there. If we can take him down quick, we might still be able to win this. So we got a lot of that turf. Jeez. The Kraken rollers, any weapon with the Squid beacons, the Octobrush is still like that too. They can really turn the tide of battle, and we barely won. Nice. But yeah, any of the rollers or weapons that have the beacon can turn the tide of battle pretty easily by just making sure they place those beacons enough. And they had 3. One of the rollers was a normal one, you can see. It doesn't have the crack-on symbol. But still, 2 of their weapons had beacons, so you could see they were like putting them everywhere, putting them on the crane, on the boxes, good spots where you can't get them easily. I kind of like hiding them behind boxes, because if you put them on top of those cranes, like I was able to throw a suction bomb and destroy the one you saw, so kind of thwarted some of their attempts. Let's see. I'm going to check this one more time here. Can turn the tide of battle pretty easily by just... It seems okay. Maybe we should just refresh just in case. I will be back in just 1 second, guys. Don't go away. And we should be back here. Okay, I think we're back. Sorry about that. I figured I would just refresh stuff while we were between matches. Make sure everything's running smooth and make sure it's in sync. Because sometimes that'll happen. You get a hiccup or something, it can unsync the audio a little bit. Okay, so the deco. I wanted to use this. I saw some suggestions originally. We're getting a good streak going mostly. But yeah, there's some suggestions for the deco 52 gal. So I say the deco for, but yeah, this is the main deco you'll see. It's like the alternate version that has the seeker and has the, I think this one has the ink strike, right? Yeah, the Aerospray is the one with the ink zuka and the ink. I can't remember. We'll see. The ink strike and the ink zuka are on like a million weapons, so sometimes I mix it up. All right, I see some sloshers. This is still going pretty good, actually. Last night there were so many people. It was a Friday night, tons of people streaming, and surprisingly, the stream has gone pretty well so far, I think, in terms of little hiccups. So it'll happen, but not as bad as it could be. It'll calm down, I think, when less people are using YouTube gaming. Right now it's shiny and new, and even though streaming is actually pretty much the same as when I was doing it before, it just has attracted a lot of people to this because YouTube's like, hey, try out our new platform for streaming. So that's why we got so many people trying it out here, and we got a lot of them all playing, and it can be a little tough to make sure that we're able to stream as well as we can. Alright, let me see if I can track on to someone here. Track on with the crack on. I don't have a crack on, but I try to track on him. This guy, and... Ah! Almost got him. Yeah, this has the ink strike, so... I think there isn't a weapon that I can think of that has Seeker and Ink Zuka, and I wonder if that's because both of those are really strong. So if you had both of them, someone might be able to remember, but I think they usually give something the Ink Strike if it has the Seeker, and the Ink Zuka if it has like a mine or something. Alright, time to dish out my Ink Strike. I'm not complaining though, the Ink Strike is still really good. Alright, I got my Seeker going, so hopefully I can... Ooh, we need to back up, because they're up there, and they're ready to go! Help me! I got pincered, I think. But at least I took out Nene with my Seeker there. Alright. Oh, seeing some... Kenneth wants to see the Bamboozler again. Alright. I hope we win this one so that we can have a nice victory before we go to the Bamboozler. I've won a few with the Bamboozler. It's just not mostly thanks to me. It's so tough to use. And yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, it is the newest weapon, so I can see why, you know, people want to see it. It's still really cool. It's got an interesting concept. It's not gonna be a main of mine, I don't think. Alright, let's be careful now. Somebody's trying to hit me up from above. If I can kind of go over there, we'll get up this... That window I could ink up, which is weird, because mostly you can't go up windows. Oh, somebody's trying to get in. I'm gonna make sure... Watch that little arrow. When you know someone's super jumping in, remember to watch that little arrow so you can see when it, you know, drains all the way. That's when they're gonna be landing. That's when you can get him. If I can get this guy. It's all the way over there, though. It's going to try to track him. Ink Strike. we're having a tough time breaching the center area into theirs. There we go. Got someone with the ink strike. Send one of these down. This is a cool spot. Let me see if I can get my Seeker charged up enough to do this. You can throw it and it'll go down those stairs. I like that a lot. Alright, someone's going over here. Really need to get my ink up enough to defend the spot. This is in their base. Okay, send one of those. A little how do you do across the map. You can't really stop the Seekers. It's very tough. Unless they run into something, you're going to have a tough time stopping them. I don't think you can shoot them and stop them. They're just really tough to deal with. And there they are right there. Take down that sprinkler. There we go. Got him. Okay, last few seconds. I need to get my ink strike. There we go. And I don't think this isn't gonna happen really, but do my best to get some more ink coverage in the last few seconds. They really stomped us there. They were all the way in our base. That's why I wasn't getting much opposition. Okay, let's try to. Somebody wants a girlfriend and he's sad that he can't get one in the stream. You gotta look other way. I didn't mean to laugh at you, but this isn't a good spot to find a girlfriend, buddy. You gotta, you know, get out in the world or meet people online. That's a good way to. I'm not gonna. I think a lot of people will kind of have only so many people they can meet in their normal life, but now that the internet is kind of a cool thing where you can meet people that play Splatoon or meet people that have other interests or the same interests as you. It's a lot easier than just having to happen upon another nerdy person out in the world. Okay, I saw some people saying the NZAP. Let's try that. I always feel like I have a rough time with the NZAP. Doesn't kill as quick as I would want, I think. It's a little bit better range than the Aerospray, but it does have the sprinkler, which is really good for turf wars, so. Alright, let's see. Carmen can't wait for school. I don't know if that's sarcasm. Hopefully you're excited. I like when people are actually excited to go to school, because it's a good experience to be. That's speaking of meeting people and social stuff. That's the time to be able to meet people and everything. So enjoy it. Hopefully, if you're still in there. If not, I hope you did. All right. Let's see. Slosher. We got some sloshers. Anything with a splash wall. Okay. Let's go to the Bamboozler actually, because the Bamboozler has the splash wall. Just after this, we'll do that. I'm gonna throw my little sprinkler over there. This is one of the best maps if you have sprinkler to just kind of put it in a few different spots, but it gives you a spot like immediately to throw it and get a good amount of turf. I'll probably have my ink strike here in a few seconds. Yep, there we go. Got an ink strike right in the center. Make sure anyone trying to get through there is meeting some opposition at least. Didn't fall for it too much. It's okay. I'm gonna push in. No one's all the way through here yet. Means I can kind of push and get through, hopefully. Go, go, go. I hear a Kraken. Gotta be careful. What is that Kraken up to? I think he left. Okay, let's hurry and I'm gonna throw a sprinkler on the bottom of this. There we go. Perfect. Perfect throw. And it should just kind of ink like crazy. Someone's going that way. Way over there. And hopefully we'll get him. Oh. I try to always, you know, if I'm not ink striking for turf, I tend to try to ink strike for choke points, you know, places where I'm pretty sure someone is going to be. All right, they're pushing in. We can get them here in time. They're jumping to me. Jeez, yeah, that was exactly what I just talked about. Oh no, I thought it was the Aerospray. But the 52 Gal it kills in 2 or 3 shots, so it's pretty good. But yeah, the Aerospray, if you're too close. The NZAP, I think the big issue that I have with it looks really cool because it's based off that NES Zapper. I like it a lot. I just wish it was a bit faster to splat, because it does shoot really fast. It just takes a lot more hits to splat than I would expect for a rapid-fire weapon like that. These areas, these little pillar things seem to get neglected here, and they are really good for kind of hiding for a little bit. I don't think I can jump to the other one, but I'll ink it for some extra turf. Someone's up there. I see you there. I'm gonna throw that right up at your beacon. And they jumped onto that thing. They're down here now. Here they come. Trying to get them here. Man, this guy is real crafty. I'm gonna try to watch my back though. I got my sprinkler on the crane, but I think it might be gone. Their beacon is still up there. It's not good. See if I can hit that when he... Oh, they just moved in here, and I'm gonna try to tap. Get out of the way. Nope. I got my ink strike, and then someone fell off. I got someone. Okay, good. Their beacon is still up there, though. So if we don't get that in time, we're gonna be in trouble. Come on. I almost said, come on, Bloop Troop. This isn't the Bloop Troop. This isn't my Squid Squad. We're just a bunch of randos fighting for the name of evil robots everywhere. Alright, trying to get over here in time to get that. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I almost jumped off, but I can get this if I'm quick enough. Try to stop it. Oh, he got in. He got in. Whoa. He's just trying to ink turf, I think, here. I really need to watch my back, but I think we can just try to get enough in the end here to get a little bit more than him. I think we got this. They ink striked, but it's futile. Okay. Autobots lose, hopefully. No. Yeah, so we're almost done with the Splatfest. It's only a few hours left and it'll be done. My prediction is that I'm going to regret not picking the Autobots because that was my original choice. Look at how much turf we got thanks to that sprinkler and the ink strikes. But I think I'm going to regret not sticking with Autobots and going with my gut because I kind of changed over to Decepticons. Enough people convinced me, and I really like the purple ink more than the kind of red-pink ink that the Autobots got. But even though Autobots outnumber Decepticons pretty heavily, it seems, we can still win. We just need to get enough wins, and I'm helping my team out. Okay, Bamboozler. Speaking of wins, that might not happen in the next match, but I want to make sure you guys get to see the Bamboozler, and we'll do at least one match with it. Let's see. I'd like to get a win, but Joey's asking how'd you meet Danny on the random topic of meeting people that kept talking about for whatever reason. We both used to work at Borders before that ship sank, and we met there. She was playing Pokemon Diamond or Pearl, I can't remember. I think it was Diamond, on the break, and I was like, ooh, a girl playing Pokemon. Let's talk to her, and then we got to know each other, and we watched Neon Genesis Evangelion. A lot of nerdy stuff, but that's how it went, and we've been together almost 8 years. I think it's 8 years in January, so that's crazy. But so yeah, if you feel like there's no one out there for you, don't despair. You can find people that have similar interests, even wherever you are. You don't have to meet people online, but it is kind of cool to be able to use the internet and just be careful, obviously. But yeah, meeting people with similar interests is a lot easier nowadays. So, well, let's see if I can. Nope. He's like, why are you using the Bamboozler? That guy's probably very confused. Alright, I'm gonna try to... I hit it on the tree! I don't wanna... I did not know that was possible, but we managed to hit the tree. That's crazy. It's gone. You might never see that again. So, alright, let's see if we can kind of get the middle. Didn't get anyone there. That's alright. This buddy is helping me out. Six Flags. I think that's what their name was. Like the theme park? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to go around here. Oh, nice. That range is a lot better than I was expecting with this little gun here. Yeah, it does have a good range. It's I don't want to dock it any points on that, even though it's less than the Squiffer and some of the others. But alright, here comes a roller. This is my time to shine. Oh, I almost got him there. I need to kind of do a little plop, 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 plop. There we go. If you can't charge up in time to get that full shot, just tap, 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 and that does work pretty good. I think it does like 60 damage or something on this weapon. It's pretty good for that. Okay, let's be careful now. Get my ink up, and he's gonna go around the other way maybe. Plop, 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 plop. Almost got him. He's got ink on his eye. He's like, whoa. He did a little like weird head bob. He's like, what? Everyone's like, a Bamboozler. What are you doing? Yeah, I think a lot of people are already writing off this weapon as not that useful. Oh, jeez. If I get my splash wall, we can throw that down and stop some of these guys, hopefully. There we go. Oh my gosh. I think the splash wall got one of them, so that wasn't two bamboozles. But it's I'll take it. I got 2 splats there and defended my home base. They got some nice beacons going on, so we should be careful here. Alright, I need to try to get up into a good spot again. Let's go around this side part and try to go up here. I hope no one's waiting for me, because jeez, because there's some pink ink over here. Can't believe we're doing okay with the Bamboozler. This is Turf Wars though, and again, I think this weapon not too bad. It's just not necessarily that suited for Turf Wars compared to some of the other, modes that you can use it in. Someone went all the way into our base, and they're trying to really ink it up. I think if we pushed in, it'd probably be better than me sticking back here. Alright, let's go in. Try to get a little bit more turf here. Look out for the... Oh, almost got that guy. See if I can get him when he's not looking. What? Yeah! If you're bad at charging, just play the Bamboozler like a normal shooter and just tap, 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 tap. There's my Inkbrush skills coming in. Okay. Well, that worked out much better than I expected. That was a good win for the Bamboozler, and we were on the bottom of the team. I was gonna say, and we were on the bottom, but we still got a decent amount of turf, considering. I think the Bamboozler is gonna be amazing if someone was really good with the charger. If someone has really good aim, this weapon is so fast, they can just go plop, 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 you know, and destroy. I'm gonna stick with this team and stick with the Bamboozler for at least one more round. Hopefully, we got it. That was good. We only got splatted once, and I got 4 splats off of that. Some of them were actually with using the weapon. It wasn't just the splash wall, which is surprising. The splash wall splats are really funny, though, because it's like, oh, they just walked right into that, or got stuck under it somehow. You can get a good amount of splats with the splash wall on tower control. Put it in the way of the tower, and just watch them kind of like roll through it like a powered washer or like a car wash. And it'll destroy. Okay. Notice me swim pie, says Poke Player. I see you guys. Trying to keep a quick eye on the chat. Okay, this is gonna be maybe a little tough. Yeah. So you can. This actually is a charger where it makes sense unless someone's right on top of you to get a full charge, or you're trying to get that extra little hit to finish them off. And remember, the cool thing about this weapon, if you didn't see when we used it earlier, even if you just click it real fast, you get max range, which is no other charger has that ability. It's like super high powered because it's shooting out that little bamboo. You can see he like pulls the bamboo back, and it's supposed to be like a modified version of the weapon from the Great Turf Wars. I really do love the look of it. Oh, we got someone there, but it wasn't that Kraken. Trying to see if I can stall him if he is coming over here. I really do love the look of it. It's just I wish it was a little better for my style. But unfortunately, you know, I got lucky with the brushes, so I should count my blessings there. Am I gonna come over here? Maybe not. Let's see. Try to keep this ink. Oh, someone's going around one of these ways. Oh, where are they? Oh, jeez. What? Gotta jump. Oh no, I meant to jump like over it, and I went right into the killer whale. Sorry about that, guys. I was like, maybe I can escape. Using those Inkbrush skills as well to try to make a daring escape is also helpful. A couple little spots here. I didn't quite ink this perfect or anything. Let's see if we can reclaim some of this. They're using their beacons really well, and ooh, they have a Splatling that is going to outrange me by far, but maybe we can get him. Let's try. That splash wall actually doesn't use up too much of your ink, surprisingly. Like, you can still get plenty of shots off with the Bamboozler before your wall breaks and not have to recharge that much. Didn't mean to throw that down there like that. Ah, I got him. Okay. So yeah, I think if you play with the Bamboozler, my recommendation, I know I'm not great with it, especially not yet, we gotta get some practice in, but my recommendation is get used to charging fully one time, and then tapping for the other. Here we go, got him once, but I didn't get that follow-up kill. Yeah, normal charger, that would have been a splat. Oh, jeez. That guy in the way. There's that roller coming through. It's going this way now, probably. Yeah, the Splatling really outranges the Bamboozler, so gotta look out for that. And here comes a roller. Okay, not getting any splats here, and we're having a really tough time pushing in. I'm trying my best. Ooh, bubble. Give me that bubble, please. Oh, can we get this guy in time? Nope. Oh, almost got him there. I can kind of throw one of these at least and try to push in. Go, go, go. Gotta remember not to swim too far ahead. Almost got him with the taps. The sad little Bamboozler falls to the ground. Okay, let's switch weapons. But yeah, the combo that you want to do, because you don't need to charge it all the way, is just fully charge and then tap again, and that'll give you, I think it does like 140 damage, so even if someone has some defense ups, that'll take them out. So it's pretty quick still. It's just, I think most chargers, they get that one shot and then the person moves and it's hard to get the second one, especially if you're not able to, you know, charge up in time. The Bamboozler doesn't have a charging problem, it's just a damage problem. And even with the, oh, the Bamboozler has more range than the Squiffer, says Julian. Okay. Maybe, I wasn't sure about that. But the Squiffer is just more powerful with its single hits. But yeah, even though, I think even if you, like, stacked damage up, you can't make it a one-hit kill, unfortunately. No weapon can change to a one-hit kill, or a less shots, really. You know, I think some of them can tune down the shots a little bit, but you'll never make a two-hit kill weapon a one-hit kill. So it's a little unfortunate there. We could do a normal splat charger real quick, since then we can kind of show the differences a little bit. I'm not going to go back to the Squiffer just because I had a real rough time with that earlier. We'll do it again someday, but the memories are still too strong. I'm having PTSD from that match where they just destroyed us on Port Mackerel a little earlier. Alright. But yeah, the Bamboozler, I think if I practice enough with it, I could get better. And that'll maybe help me get a little bit better with my charging aim. Alright, Octobrush. We could try to finish up here. I think we'll probably end a little bit from now. But we'll try to finish up with the Octobrush if you guys want to see that. That is my favorite weapon. Alright, back on Flounder Heights. That's what I like seeing. I'm not sick of this map yet by far, because I do like how many different ways you can go. Lots of turf to cover. I just remembered we're using a charger, but I will do my best with it. Alright. Try to make sure I'm not, you know, worrying. Yeah, this is crazy to go to this from the weapon that we just used. We were just using the Bamboozler, which is so thin with its charging and also really close range, so it's funny to go to this. Ooh, I swam back the other way, but luckily I have like 1 sub of swim speed on my shoes, and that was maybe helping me out a little bit there, but probably not that much. Okay, whoa, swimming a little weird there. We can get a bomb rush. There we go. I do like the splat bomb rush a lot. Not gonna help me get that guy though. Mike snuck up behind me. He's got that sweet hat that they made in real life. The Takuraka, I think, is the brand for that hat in the game. But it's a really cool hat, and they were giving it out at like Splatoon tournaments and stuff. And I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to get one. I really want one, but I think I was looking on eBay to see if people who went to some of the like Comic-Con tournament, I think it was Comic-Con, they'll probably give them out at PAX, I'm guessing. But they're going for like $300-something. It's insane. I really wish I could have gotten one, but excuse me. Sorry. Sometimes I got a burp. If I'm screaming for long enough, it's inevitable. Throw one of those up there. Yeah, you could see I'm not great with the charger. We also don't need to get right up in here, but I'm gonna try to get out of the way. Nope. We're in trouble. Bomb rush. Let's leave the bombs behind and try to get out of here. There we go. If you can't charge or you're too close, just bomb rush and you'll survive. I cannot believe I beat that guy. Let's go, let's go. We're still winning though, despite my efforts to sabotage the team with the charger. No. Alright, let me see if I can get into a good spot here. You gotta look out, because this is a prime area for people to just kind of jump up that wall spot and get you. Okay, if I keep my ink up and I stop them from getting over here too much, we should be okay. They're not really behind us, surprisingly. One of those. Oh no! No! I was in such a good position. Now I'm in trouble. Oh jeez, I didn't even snipe high enough to get back up. They're all the way up here, I'm sure, or close to it. Oh, they're going into our spots. That's okay. Somehow they didn't get around. I keep jumping off. You could tell I'm a little awkward with the charger. Alright, let's just throw some bombs. Hopefully over there and watch. Man, we must be like camping them or something, because our team is doing much better than I was expecting, and they have the handicap of me using this charger. We got some splats. It wasn't a complete wash. All right, let's see if I can maybe get one charge off. Almost. They were a little bit closer. I would have gotten them finally. All right. If you're just tuning in, we'll switch to a weapon. We're not this bad at the game normally. We still won, but I'll use a weapon. We'll go from one of my worst weapons, the chargers, to one of my best weapons, the Octobrush. So let's do that. I still got one splat. It was that one guy that ran into my bomb rush. I think that's why the splat charger, the normal one, the original, is probably the one I like the best if I'm going to use a charger, because you can use that splat bomb rush to get yourself out of a jam. Okay. If you're having again, if you have lag issues and you just popped up, you could set the stream a little lower. It's going 1080p, 60 frames per second, so it might be a little too much if your net's not able to, you know, do it. And also try refreshing. It happens a little bit. That's just kind of the byproduct of YouTube gaming right now. Lots of people trying to stream. Okay. Barbara, I don't know if I should even read this. Fart on the mic, Swimmy. And then 2 weird, like, pieces of meat. I guess maybe it'd be gassy if you ate those, like, caveman shanks of meat. Not gonna do that, but okay. I'll you know, honor most requests, but I'm not gonna do a lot of them. That would be bizarre. I think you might be the only one that would enjoy that, Barbara. Okay, notice me, senpai, says Jackson. I see ya. Oh, Payball Kid, it's your birthday right now. I hope that's true. Happy birthday if it is. Alright, getting a lot of Octobrushes. Okay, that's what we're using, guys. Don't worry. We're zooming in, and I'll leave a spot for anyone else who wants to follow me to kind of get a little bit of ink as well. If you roll up the middle with a brush, it's just, you're kind of just being a jerk a little bit because you're not getting, you're making someone else have to go over the same turf that you did and not really helping them conserve their time well. Put one of these here on the corner. It's like at a weird angle. Also, one over here is probably a good idea. You can get the ink for it. Gotta be careful though. They're doing a good job of like inking up on this part. I don't know if they have a long-range weapon. I forgot to see. Oh, did they? Oh, they just got my beacon, just slightly. Try to get that while I'm over here, and then we'll move in up the wall and in. I do have my Kraken, so if I can get over here and mess with people, got a Kraken. Go, 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 go. Get that. Oh, jeez. They Krakened as well. If I can Inkbrush away, I might be. Yeah, I'm a little faster than the Kraken, so I think I can hold him off long enough, or you know, get away from him enough to do this. I'm gonna jump up and get this guy. There we go. Yeah. Use whatever you can. Oh, I didn't even realize I was hitting someone, or I would have kept tapping. Use whatever you can with the brushes is a big tip from me to you to win, because if you are up against a roller, they can one-hit splat you. You might just, you know, not come out of that exchange on the good side. So do your best to, you know, use boxes, use whatever you can, get a bit of a height advantage, and also try to get people that are trying to splat themselves out of there and run away from the the spot that we're at. Okay, I'm gonna put some beacons down because we really need those. There we go. Got one there. I think I have another one back in the one spot. Let's make sure no one's pushing in. Here comes a roller. They don't have their Kraken. So if they don't have the Kraken, I'm not that worried, but they're probably gonna get it soon. Let's be careful now. There we go, and I've got my Kraken, so if this guy's still over here... Oh, jeez! I did not expect another person to have a Kraken with the jets. I think they have the jet squelcher. I never expect that with that weapon because it's a shooter. The Kraken guy moved in here, so let's see if we can take him down before they do too much damage. They're on that express crane. Oh, they got a crazy jet squelcher too, so they're gonna have really good range. Like, I'm gonna be able to use that. Let me see if I can sneak up on this guy as he gets over here. Yeah! I got real quiet because I was sneaking. That's my sneaking voice. Just being super quiet. I don't need to do that, but I accidentally do it sometimes. Let's see if I can follow this Kraken and watch when they turn back. There we go, got him. Try to cover this real quick at the end here. I don't know if we got enough of this turf to really make a difference in the end, but, oh, almost took one person down. We got a lot. We got most of that platform. Let's see. What do you guys think? There we go. Just barely by like 2%. Well, we're having a little bit of a hiccup here. Sorry about that, guys. Let me fix it real quick. I will be right back. Hello, hello. Are we back? I hope so. I restarted my my little streaming program to try to fix any hiccups there real quick, but it decided to delete all of my settings, so I had to reset up everything. So sorry about that quick delay. I'll know if you guys see me and hear me in just a second here. We have to reboot Splatoon, but we should be back in it pretty quickly. Alright. But yeah, for whatever reason it was like, we're not gonna let you we're gonna let you play this game when you want to. Erase everything. Self-destruct stream. Let's see. Okay, I think we've improved at least the quality. I just gotta make sure everything looks good. You guys get to see Callie and Marie doing the news at least. And you can hear me. I'm gonna check to make sure I can hear myself here good. Splatoon. But we should be back. Yep, there we go. Heard my own voice. You never want, it's like looking at yourself in the mirror. Scary sometimes. I don't like listening to my own voice, ironically, but okay. And we're back in. I think the audio and everything is hopefully okay. My voice balanced well to the game. That's what I'm hoping. All right. We had to restart the game even to get back in here. That's how crazy that delay was. Okay, yeah, it looks good to me. Looks like everything is back going good. Sorry about that again. All right. Where are we, or what weapon are we going to use? I kind of even forgot the suggestions we had because I got so distracted by that. How about the slosher? We haven't used the slosher in a while, and I saw a lot of suggestions for that one. We were using the Octobrush. We could go back to that. But yeah, so that is one of the good things about the video version. If you're watching this later, you might not even have noticed any of that stuff because the good thing about the streaming on here is that it completely cuts out any downtime and just pops you right back to the moment I started again. So that's nice. And again, I apologize. Sometimes these things happen. Okay. And we're gonna do, yeah, we'll do the slosher. We'll do a few more matches. Don't want to go too much longer because I know don't want to take up all your time. But thank you again for hanging out with me and staying with me through some of these YouTube hiccups. Again, it should be better when the service has been out a little bit longer. Let me double check this again because I want to really make sure. Sometimes these things happen. Yeah, okay. Sometimes I check the chat and people are like, "Hey, it's freezing or something." If you get issues that I don't see, it's most likely you can either set your stream to be a little lower quality or just refresh is the way to do it. I feel like the game audio might be a little louder than it was before, but I'll mess with it. I'll tweak it if you think my voice and the game audio are a little too different here. I like to have the game audio a little lower just because I want to make sure you guys can hear what I'm saying to you. Alright. Got this good map though for the slosher, so it's a good way to get back into it. Alright, throw that down there. Hopefully no one is going to be avoiding that one. There we go, I got two of them. Sweet Pea and Zachary. Little rhyme there. Alright. That was a great ink strike placement, if I do say so myself. I might actually just jump down here and try to get a lot of this sloshed. Make sure, using the slosher, you gotta have a few ink gallons in the old barrel if you want to survive, because if you run out, then you're gonna be in trouble. Oh, nope, no. Okay, got the one, get the other. There we go, just barely. Let's see if we can get someone else. I got Zachary again. I don't know if I'm just playing a little better with the slosher. Just kind of noted a few things with the slosher. Always making sure you're recharging when you can is pretty important. Oh, let's see if we can get this guy when they drop in. There we go. Watch behind me, because I know that one guy likes to go around the other side. Saw him before. Taking note of like player habits is important as well. If you play with someone who like always goes one way, then you gotta look out for that next time they respawn. Okay, we're doing pretty well here. Can't tell if they're getting in on the other side. I think someone went around that way. Oh, I'm gonna try to go over here and get to where they are hiding. Where did they go? They escaped. They escaped. In my clutches. Here they come. Oh. I think I tried to hit them a little too early there because they escaped before I could slosh them. Sometimes you gotta like not always be firing. You gotta wait until you got the A-OK to get them. Like wait until they're within range instead of just constantly firing. Oh, Sweet Pea. Barely avoided that ink strike. Okay, we're doing good. Our team is really doing a pretty good job here. You want to hear the crickets again, guys? There they are. The special Splatfest only crickets. Oh, I thought I was okay on that one, but alright. Oh, sound is delayed a little bit. Okay, I'll see if I can fix that in just one sec. There we go. I think that's a better audio level. Go, go, go. A little bit lower would be good. Okay, I'll fix it. I'll fix whatever is going on as soon as we get a chance. Just gotta get out of this battle. Luckily with this game, even if there's a little bit of a sound delay, I don't think it influences that much. A lot of the sound is like slosh, slosh, slosh. You hear a lot of the same sounds. I'm not gonna get my ink strike, but we really won this one. Okay, let me check the sound real quick for you guys. There we go. I think that's a better audio level. Go, go, go. A little bit lower would be good. Okay, I'll fix it. I think, I don't know, on my end the sound is fine, so maybe refresh. I always want to make sure that I'm keeping up with what's happening. But yeah, if the sound is a little weird with yours, try refreshing and just see. And if you are getting lag, again, it might be on your end. Try to set the stream a little lower quality, or refresh. It's always good. Let's do another with a slosher. Okay, yeah. I keep getting conflicting things. One person says the sound's delayed, one person doesn't. It might, again, it could just be you need to refresh. That solves a lot of things. Just like a computer. You restart it, probably solves a lot of the problems. Okay. Sorry for that big hiccup. Thank you again for hanging out with me. I appreciate everyone who's leaving likes, you know, thumbs up on the video, letting me know you're enjoying the stream. This is, I think we're going on our 6.5 of streaming Splatoon since the Splatfest started, out of the 24 hours. That's a good chunk. So I'm doing my best to try to get a lot of matches in if you guys want to see that Splatfest, and I enjoy playing with it. This is a better way for me to play than just playing on my own, because it keep me company, help me get better at a lot of weapons that I'm not great with, because you guys have those suggestions that you've been leaving to let me know. And yeah, it's just better having more people to hang out with. Keeps me good company. I'm glad this is probably like the best map for the slosher. You get so many spots where you can slosh someone from a position where they can't really get to you. It gives you a lot of advantages, I think. And then you can do this as well to slosh your way easily up and over a wall. I don't know what this person's doing. Vanessa, or I can't see, Vanna. They might recognize me, just maybe. Oh, let's see if I can get this guy going around the side. Here he comes. Oh, it's an Aerospray. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, jeez. I really thought I wasn't going to get him there, because sometimes it like takes quite a few. It's supposed to be 2 sloshes to get that splat, but sometimes it feels like more. Alright, we can protect the spots over here. This is a major choke point on the map. They're going around there. Here they go. Down to the side. Trying to watch all these big spots where I know they're going to move in. Oh, no! Save me! Okay, Vanna saved me at the last second. Well, she didn't save me, but she avenged me, and that's better. Alright. Go, go, go. Alright, let's see. Which way should we head? I see you guys in the chat there. I'll check on it in a sec, but trying to... Ooh, no, no, no. And... Oh, man. Alright, let me try. We don't have time in the middle of a match, but I will fix it in a second here. This happens occasionally again. Sorry. Can only apologize so many times. Got someone down there I'm trying to get. Yeah, we're getting close to the end of the stream though, guys, so doing my best to fix it here, but we only got a few more matches and we'll finish up. A lot of the time the lag is just like intermittent at times, because you get, you know, playing online trying to stream, you might not always have the strongest connection going, but it usually fixes itself. And if it doesn't, I will fix it. So, give me a sec here. I'm trying to slosh from the team. Where did they put a beacon here somewhere? I don't know where. Someone was just over. Okay, it's up here. I see it now. Get that beacon out. Try to get those rollers as well. We've almost got our ink strike. Let me see if I can get that beacon going there. Vanna needs to be this will happen sometimes. People will just kind of hang around and not actually play. They'll well, she's doing good. Okay, I shouldn't be critical. But if someone like comes up and just, you know, squids and kids over and over, that's not helping the team out. So try not to do that if we get into a match together. The best thing you could do is try to play and hopefully win for the team. A little bit more. I can get. There we go. Can I ink strike in time? I don't know if this will make the difference up. Vanna was just like right with me the whole time, which did help me survive some situations. But at the same time, it's gonna be covering more ink if you're separated. Just barely. Okay, let me fix this real quick. I'll be right back. I promise. Okay, we should be back. I noticed it like fixed itself right as I messed with it. I think it was because the match was ending. It just happens with online games sometime. You gotta, if you're streaming and playing online, you're using your net for multiple things. Okay, what are we gonna use? I'm gonna make sure, we should be back though, and hopefully you guys are seeing that. Looks like it is, oh, let me refresh this real quick. We should be good though. Huh, what is happening here? Oh, maybe it's not back. Let me make sure this is going good. Yeah. Weird. I wonder what's happening. You guys might be hearing all this. And just not, I'm not realizing it. Let me make sure. Oh, let me refresh. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Sometimes it's like, it doesn't say I'm streaming, but I am. Okay. I gotta trust my thing and not YouTube at times. Again, a lot of hiccups with the new streaming service, but okay. Luna Blaster, Inkbrush, Dynamo Roller, Range Blaster, lots of different stuff. Bamboozler. Should we go out with the Bamboozler match? I do really apologize. Okay, let me do one Inkbrush, and then we'll do one Bamboozler, and we'll finish on that. Thank you guys again, and thanks for sticking with me. I don't want to, yeah. The more I talk about this stuff while it's happening, the more, if you watch the video version, people will be like, I'm not seeing a lot of this. It'll just cut to right when we're good. Okay, one with the Inkbrush, one with the Bamboozler. Use your zappy gun, says Multimaniac. Okay, yeah, the Bamboozler, I do think, it's just fun to use because of how intense it makes the matches. It's really tough to use, and it makes it a little crazy to try to do. Thanks again, guys, and I do apologize. The stream should be going good now. Once we get into a match, we'll see. It could just be the Splatfest, too. Like, I know a ton of people are playing the Splatfest, and a lot of people have had connection issues, so I do wonder if it's, like, taxing my net more to play during the Splatfest. We'll see. I don't know. We're only playing in North America. I've noticed a lot of people say that the internet in North America in most areas is so bad that you almost have a better connection against, like, a Japanese player most of the time. So that's a little sad, but hopefully... We're supposed to be getting, like, gigabit internet and stuff like that. More, you know, I think, like, a lot of... It's going to be like a utility is what the plan is, right? Somebody else probably knows more about this than I do. But they're going to make internet a utility so it's cheaper and hopefully has a better quality of how fast it is. Upload speed is the big thing that most people probably don't have very good upload speed, but it's real important for the... Did you guys see that? They probably noticed me. Yep. I can't believe I managed to get them there. Alright, let's get back up here. He was just like hiding as a squid. He must have fallen through on accident and then got into that position where he was stuck. I got it. Okay, good. I was gonna say, if you get a sprinkler on that one spot there, then it'll probably be good. I need to watch behind me. Got one of these guys here, and someone else is probably gonna be coming in with those suction bombs. Okay, but yeah, he was like stuck out of the ink, and a squid out of ink is not going to be moving very far. They got my sprinkler. No! Let's be careful. Throw it on the tree. People might not be able to shoot that off as easily because it's on the tree where it's like at a weird angle. There we go. Got the other guy who was trying to tap quick. And moving in. Pushing in as much as I can. What if I threw this on the mattress? I bet that would be a good spot. A little below. Hopefully that'll help a little. Alright, someone had a bomb back there, so let's be careful now. There we are. And, yeah, I can't tell if that person... I'm not noticing lag on my end, but that person had a little hiccup there, it looked like. A lot of the time you'll see someone, like... That's how people get splatted by rollers that aren't there. They'll, like, be in a position where... The roller shouldn't have gotten them, but on the other person's end, they probably did get them. They just didn't realize it. Alright, I'm hiding here until this guy drops down. And then get both of them if I can. The other one's jumping through. There we go. Yeah, you gotta remember the Inkbrush, so fast. If you can tap fast enough, you can take out almost anyone. Let's throw this on the mattress area. Get a lot of that. Gotta make sure that... I'm gonna jump back to base, actually. Because no one's back here, and look at all this they got. Covered so much of that. Put that there, and then we'll go down. The sprinkler, it really is like a little buddy that helps you ink when you're not around. It just inks for you. Go, 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 go. And remember to refresh, guys, if you're having an issue. Hopefully that'll fix it for you. Oh, where did that go? I have no idea where that guy... Oh, I think he's over there. He's fighting that other dude. That's okay. We'll get him. We'll get him. Go, go, go. Put one of those up on that side. Get a lot of the middle. Look out for this guy! I'm out of here. And Ink Strike the last second. Go! Okay, let me check this while we're finishing up. And just inks for you. Go, 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 go. And remember to refresh, guys. Yeah, the audio, I think, is a little out of sync. Man, I want to get one more match in, so give me 1 sec and I will fix it. Yeah, we're just having some weird issues tonight. Could be the Splatfest, could be YouTube. Who knows? There we go, 7 splats, 0 deaths. I will fix this real quick, though. Give me 1 second. And we're back. I believe so. We're going to finish up with the Bamboozler. Hopefully this is good. We're going to hopefully finish strong. I apologize again. I just think we're having really bad luck today for whatever reason. We're just having the worst luck with this. Could be any number of reasons, but I'll look into it and see if we can fix. I really do think it's probably just there's a lot of stuff going on right now. A lot of people streaming, a lot of people playing, and yeah, could just be weird internet hiccup. I know, I think half the U.S., at least in North America, they had a lot of storms recently and a lot of internet outages. It could be something with that. Who knows what's to blame? But I'm just rolling with the punches, and thank you for doing that. All right, let's see. Or thank you for sticking with me. I was reading the chat, so I was like, sometimes the words don't match with the mouth. What's happening with the mouth and the brain? Okay. We're gonna do Bamboozler just to finish up, because I didn't mean to do that. I almost threw the splash wall, but if you tap your weapon before you end up using your sub weapon, if you're holding it down, you interrupt that. So there's a little thing I just learned. I didn't know that you can stop yourself from throwing out the good old. Look, there we go. Got someone with my Bamboozler. For once, they were using an Ink Strike, so they probably weren't in the best of positions. Put that there, and didn't block the Kraken in time, unfortunately. Let's jump up here, jump down, jump around, and look out for that. Ah, the Inkzuka. Can't dodge that very easily. Alright. Hopefully we'll do... I did get a splat already with the Bamboozler, so I'm happy with that. And if we don't do much else, I'll still be mostly content to have one good splat with a weapon that I'm horrible with. Go, go, go. And remember not to charge when you're jumping. I always forget that. Let's go, and... But yeah, I think if you guys... So one thing that would be a solution to if we have streaming issues going on, if we streamed more during weekdays, I know a lot of people probably can't make it to those, but there's not going to be as many people playing or streaming on weekday nights. So that would be a way to set these up and have them not as many issues. If we're streaming on a Saturday or a Friday, this is probably bound to happen most of the time. So, but yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna try to cater my schedule a little bit to what works better. Put that down, and how did it get through my splash wall? We got so many people with Inkzukas. I thought I would be safe there, but I think I wasn't close enough to the splash wall. It just went straight through it. They tried to balance out the Inkzuka by making it cost more turf points to get, but it still is really strong. I don't know if it helped that much, because people can still get it pretty quickly. So I don't know if it really balanced it out that much. I see a ton of people still use the Inkzuka. Well, you don't want to nerf something, nerfing or balancing stuff isn't about making no one use it. It's more about making sure it costs a bit more to use it than you normally would have, or has some downsides to balance it out. Is that roller gonna come after me? Maybe. Try to see if I can get anyone with that killer whale down the middle. No one went into it. That's okay though. This Bamboozler, push in. Oh nope. What? Almost got him. Gotta tap faster. This isn't a great weapon to go out on because it's the one of my worst, but we're still doing okay. I really hope we can get this oh no, running out of time. Go, go, go. I can get a little bit more in here. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? I don't know. But, I don't know. This is going to be a close one. Somebody ink striked right at the end. We might take it. We'll see, though. And, Judd, come on, buddy. Decepticons. Oh, that was 0.5%. One of the closest matches we've had in this Splatfest. Okay, we should do one more and go out on a win and not use the Bamboozler, but hopefully you guys got a good, look at the new weapon. We'll finish up with one Takoyaki Tuesday stream, says Hibi Takibi. Yeah, I think finding times that aren't like prime time for most people to stream might be better. But I really do think it's probably just the crazy amount of traffic we're getting on the new site. So maybe next week it'll be better. We'll see. He stopped smacking that little gun. He's so sad. He's like, I hate this cane. There we go. Indicative of the Splatfest. That's another thing, yeah, I noticed a lot of people, it's not just me, are having some connection issues with the Splatfest. How about we go out with the Octobrush, because we just did the Inkbrush. Hopefully we can win our last match, and then I'll go out on a nice victory. Cross your fingers, whatever team you're on, I don't hold it against you if you're an Autobot, obviously, but yeah, whatever team you want to win, good luck to you. I'm still hoping the Decepticons win. Fluffy's only level 8, but he's in here, ink and turf, fighting the good fight. We've almost doubled our gold since we started last night playing the Splatfest, which is crazy. And we got a good amount of other high level. Oh, we got one on our team that's level 41, so maybe that'll balance out with the level 8. Let's see. Okay, last match, new map. Hopefully the Octobrush will do okay here. It's not great at inking walls, but we're gonna do our best. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. If you do want to leave a like, I understand if you're not thrilled about that because yeah, the stream has been a little hiccupy, but some of it's out of my control. Trying my best. Thank you again for sticking with me. We're almost done. I can get up this wall easily enough, but some of those other ones definitely can't ink straight up that well with this weapon. All right, I'm gonna try to put some of these here. I'm actually gonna go down here, put a few in these little nooks and crannies, because usually when people shoot from up here, they don't hit down there. All right, now we should be in a good position to get back in if we need to. Watch out for anyone steamrolling through. I just saw someone trying to roll their way in to our base. I've got my Kraken. I just have to remember to use it if someone gets close. Oh, got the center here. They're pushing in. Someone's going to sneak up on me anytime now, I can tell. Saw someone over there. Oh, let's Kraken at the same time. Dueling Krakens. And we can... That guy just jumped away with his roller. Is he going to see me? Come back? Nope. He's leaving me alone. He's going on his jolly way. We got to look out for the other Kraken. He's going to Kraken probably. Yep, he is. Jump off and get away before you can get me. That's always a good strat with the Kraken. It's just either hold it off if you can, and if you can't, run away. We've almost got ours again. Octobrush, so good for turf coverage. Oh, here we are, up and over. That slosher's gonna try to get me. I cannot tell what side I'm on. I'm very confused if I'm on the enemy side. Okay, we're on the enemy area. I need to be extra careful here. Watch where I'm inking. We're just like going back and forth. If we can mess with the enemy, that would be dandy. But we're having a tough time here. Someone is... Ooh, let's be careful. There they are. I can't even see, but I got them. Got blocked by the grate there. But yeah, the people used all my beacons already, so those are gone. Let's look. Didn't crack in time. That was close. Okay, this is going to be the last little bit here. Thank you guys again. Oh, jeez. Finish up after this one. I didn't get to use my Kraken, but I kept most of the Kraken ability, you know, bottled up in my weird little ink sack. Let's get ready to turn as soon as somebody gets close here. There they are. I'm going to try to just jump in and get them. Normally, not waste my Kraken too much. There we go. Got him. Last few seconds. Anyone in there that I can jump to try to get some more ink in their territory? They're getting a lot of R's. I'm going to try to Kraken through and just push in. Get as much of this as I can. You should go the other way, buddy. I'll get this. You get that. And will this be enough? I really want to go out on a win, but I don't know if it's going to happen. 8 seconds. Go, go, go. They're getting a lot of R-turf, but we're trying our best here. Oh, and not as even as I was hoping. I wanted to have this as the last one, but we didn't get a win, so maybe we should do one more. Okay, Judd. Yeah, that wasn't even that close. We need to get one more win for the Decepticons. We'll finish up with that. Maybe not the Octobrush for the last one, I guess. It's not really cutting at it right now. We were on top of the team, so it was good. We could stick with the brush one more time. I want to go out with the weapon that I love, even if I'm going to get splatted. Let's see. Alright. I want to find a new team, maybe, but we'll stick with the Octobrush. Do one more with that, and hopefully this will be a victory. Sorry for the false conclusion to the stream. One more with the Octobrush, and hopefully this is a win. Okay, good level here. We also have Marie, but she doesn't have the E on her name. She's in here. Mari. B-Rad. This is a weird thing. So here's a weird thing that didn't even pop into my head until just now. So B-Rad, we're living in a house here. It's a townhouse me and Danielle live in, and in the one bathroom, somebody who lived here previously carved into the door B-Rad. And it's almost one of those situations where you would see that in like a horror movie with someone carving something creepy, but because it's like a bro name, like B-Rad in there, it's just bizarre. It's like the ghost of a bro is living in our bathroom or something. I don't know. Okay, for this I'm just gonna kind of go in and try to mess with them. This is a good strategy on this map, is once I lay my beacons, is to try to kind of get in and keep them from getting to where we need to turf. Just lay all these beacons here. But yeah, I don't know about the what the ghost of B-Rad is up to. Probably just a guy that carved his initials into the door for fun, but it's weird. Very strange. And B-Rad is playing with us now. He's inhabited the spirit of this little squid kid. Okay, we need to be careful and remember. I wish the special had a different button that you could push, because sometimes I have a hard time pushing the control stick in when I need to. Let's see if we can sneak up behind this guy and get him. There we go. I'm gonna go in here and annoy these guys as best I can, and maybe that'll keep them away enough for my team to really ink it up. Let's see. Someone was just there. Ah! Saw where I was with those big old boots. Look at them clonking around. The amiibo squid boots are like hilarious because they really don't seem like they would fit on most squid kids. They're just a funny little like thing that they've got. Oh, I could have super jumped in. Somebody else did. Okay, I'm glad. But yeah, I forgot I had my beacons even. Sometimes I don't even remember to use them as much as I should. So I need to be better at doing that. Oh, let's be careful and jump around here. I thought I had them. I was right in their face, but not quite fast enough. There's the Hero Shot replica. So yeah, you can see they're using the amiibos. They must have at least the Squid amiibo, so they probably have the 3-pack. But yeah, there we go. Oh, what the? I've never seen that happen before. I super jumped away, but because he was, they're gonna ink strike my beacons. I super jumped away, but because he hit me fast enough, he got me before I managed to do that. Let's be careful now. We got these squids pushing in, and try to zip through. I'm fast enough to get someone. Whoa, they're going that way. Whoa. Get on around the other side of him. Finally got racing, but he's so fast. The Hero Shot replica there, that's the amiibo weapon for the squid. And it's just like the one in single player, but it's modeled after the splatter shot, so it's pretty much the same exact stats. Has those burst bombs. Maybe that's how he's getting me so fast. Is he using the burst bombs? Can't even tell quick enough to know whether he's using those to those splats. Oh, somebody's up here. They're super jumping down. Somebody else is like super jumping underneath the I was so focused on getting that guy. There's the inside of that car. It's racing is always my rival, it seems like. He's just constantly bombarding me with ink. Let's try to get in here and get whoever's jumping around. What? I think they used their special, but we ink striked. I think that was a victory. I had a tough time there, but that's good enough. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Sorry about the crazy hiccups and stuff. Alright, yeah. Oh geez, 0.2%. That was so close. That ink strike saved us. Whoever had that, I think it was the NZAT player. Yeah, not my best showing with the Octobrush, but it's getting on to 7 hours of Splatfest, so we'll finish up. I'll see you guys next time, though, and hope you tune in for more Splatoon good luck to both teams, and long live evil robots. I hope my team wins. We'll see soon. Goodbye, guys.